I drove over there yesterday for a brain tumor that turned out to be an ice cream headache.
All right, what's up, guys? We are just moments away from going live with AEW Dynamite tonight. The World Heavyweight Championship is on the line between Adam Copeland and Jon Moxley in a street fight tonight. Hopefully the last time here, but really what I want to see most is I really do want to see Jon Moxley just brutalize Copeland, or maybe there's a Jay White heel turn that happens. I don't know, or maybe we see Christian Cage somehow get involved there. But the match I'm looking forward to the most is that fatal four-way matchup to determine who will be the one to face Kenny Omega. And, well, we're live right now. Let's go ahead and get it up and running, folks.
Omaha, Nebraska, nearly a foot
Celebrate tonight with a little Dynamite, a little Baja Blast.
Here tonight for our red-hot AEW Dynamite coming to you on TBS and Max on Excalibur.
I'm excited for the show here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a good day and a better day to finish off with a little bit of Dynamite, as we are just weeks away from Dynasty, and then after that, All In to coming soon. Somebody's the wrong show. They brought a WWE title. Comes messing with you. Look at that there. I don't know if that's our main event there. Moxley and Copeland there for the World Heavyweight Championship. I'm pretty sure we all knew who was going to win that match there. Copeland going to get screwed. And this was an impromptu matchup that was made just moments ago. Mercedes Moné against Billy Starks for the TBS Championship here tonight. And, oh well, the woman who's setting things on fire, Megan Vane against Chris Statlander here tonight. And thank you for the first leg. Much appreciated for that one there. Oh, well, that one's going to get added to the tags right there. Will Ospreay against AR Fox here. That's going to be a fun one right there.
Those two men will do battle later on tonight.
I was wondering if we were going to see any Will Ospreay here tonight. I was like, something feeling was missing. And I'm going to turn the, you know what? I'm going to turn down the volume just a little bit there. We're starting things off hot, ladies and gentlemen. The fatal four-way contest gonna get started here right now. One of the greatest, the longest reigning international champions of all time, freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy II. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. You guys are on fire here tonight. Freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. We'll have Mark Davis inside the ring. We'll also have Speedball Mike Bailey making his second appearance here in AEW tonight. And, of course, Ricochet as well. Got to watch out for Ricochet. And you got to watch out for Mark Davis as well, too, because Davis is with the Don Callis family. And we saw how beneficiary they could be for Mark Davis on Collision when he defeated Mark Briscoe. But with the help of the Don Callis family, got to watch out for Ricochet, as we saw Ricochet on Collision cheat to win. Although in a fatal four-way contest, there is no disqualification, so you can't really cheat to win, but keeping your feet on the ropes there is just a disgraceful way to win a matchup, of course, if Ricochet were to choose to do such a deed like that. And now we can get the volume back up here. Speedball Mike Bailey here. This matchup, man, talk about being thrown in the deep end for Speedball Mike Bailey. First appearance in AEW, and he had who did Speedball Mike Bailey face? The Beast Muertos, that's right. Faced off against Muertos. And then here tonight, fatal four-way action. Like I said, being thrown the deep end, Speedball Mike Bailey is, but that's how he wanted it. He didn't want to be treaded lightly to Speedball Mike Bailey. He said he was coming into AEW to bring the very best of himself here, and he's getting that opportunity here tonight again. Talk about making a statement for Speedball Mike Bailey. It could be if he can win this fatal four matchup and go right to face Omega at Dynasty. That's got to be one of the rising, stars that you never see pretty much there at that point.
If you take a look at the lineup here for this four-way, we've got.
And it's going to be an interesting style there. The King of Slaw style, Orange Cassidy against the Speedball himself, Mike Bailey.
Man, as a matter of fact,
and waiting for the other two members to introduce themselves here.
Unfortunately, got
Mark Davis
with him, I'm sure.
The United Empire is gone. The Don Callis. And speaking of, there he is, Don Callis. Don was not there on Saturday, but his influence, of course, was there with the Don Callis family. And we talked about this before with Mark Davis that, we didn't know if that Don Callis had some type of, something over Mark Davis as to why he was with the Don Callis family. But Mark Davis made his intentions known at Revolution when he attacked Ospreay during the cage match relentlessly to try to help Kyle Fletcher get the victory there. But sadly, you got to give it to Don Callis. Mark Davis has been able to find a little bit of success here tonight. So too is Ricochet here. Say what you want about the style of Ricochet. This man has been a constant pretty much inside the ring, picking up many of victories inside the ring. Show some love for Ricochet. Ain't for effort for Justin Roberts there, but that's not going to happen. The fans, even the little kid knows, boo that man, boo that Ricochet.
You think that title is coming back to the
No, do not count out Ricochet as well. Ricochet, a dirty fighter inside the ring, but still a high flyer as well. Remembers what brought him to the dance.
Just that.
We're just moments away, ladies and gentlemen, from our fatal four-way action to get started here.
Canada today with the weather.
Get the fan going up here, get a little hot.
The Don Callis family has kind of.
Thank you all for joining in. We are just a few seconds away from our fatal four-way contest here. Ricochet, Mark Davis, Orange Cassidy, Speedball, Mike Bailey, and the winner of this matchup faces Kenny Omega at AEW Dynasty for the International Championship.
Very impressed with his in-ring.
You should be. He's a tremendous athlete. That big dude right
Don
there.
Callis has
you
another
can't blame
opportunity
him.
to take that
Callis
title
will be a
away
little
from Kenny
concerned
Omega
with you.
if,
sketchy
and
for
only if,
decades.
Davis.
You know what I mean?
But I deliver results. I'm not here to be
Speedball
someone's
chant going
friend.
crazy for
This
the
is
crowd
called
here
the
right
wrestling
now.
business, not the friend business, as we know.
What's up, Renegade?
Thank you.
The day has been quite well, my friend. I've
This
enjoyed
Mike
myself
Bailey
quite
is a
well.
real
Thank you all for
scumbag.
joining in
I'm
here,
not a
ladies and
fan of
gentlemen.
his at all.
Our fatal four-way
Because he's
contest
from
is
Quebec?
happening
Correct.
right before
Okay.
our very eyes here right now. Davis,
Mark
Speedball,
Davis
Ricochet,
occupying the
Orange
center of the
Cassidy.
ring. 3 other
And
competitors.
Cassidy,
Mark
he
Davis
only made his move right now here.
These
A
guys
little
for
somersault
once.
action there.
He's a
It was
beast,
definitely a
Davis.
speed
Yes,
move
you
there
love
by
size,
Cassidy.
you know that.
Whoa.
I'll tell you this.
Better watch out.
Let
This
me get
man's the
working.
heaviest
You're not
striker
a
inside the
commentator.
ring.
You just
Is
get
Orange
guest commentators,
Cassidy.
so calm down. That's the first thing. I would like to point
Orange
out, if you're new
Cassidy
to
is the
AEW
most fun
programming, the man
athlete,
the
I think, in
Orange
AEW
Cassidy's a very
because
unique
he
competitor.
can do
He'll
and
fool you
nothing,
with his
and
style.
you get a holy
A
shit
very unique
chant.
competitor that is a 2-time former AEW International
All right, I
Champion.
guess we're going to get a
holding the
four-way
title for a
lockup here right
combined
now.
471
I'm not sure
days.
Orange Cassidy is much of a
And he's very
lockup
reluctant
expert here.
to grab onto a hand here.
Ricochet
We're
grabs
trying
inside
to
headlock
keep up
and
with
Mike
all the
Bailey.
action here right now, ladies and gentlemen, but fatal four-way
Delivered
action gets a little
the hamstring
chaotic and a
of
little
Mark
hard to
Davis.
commentate, but I'll
Right
try
there
my
by
best.
Cassidy.
Davis
The
waist lock
waistlock,
control.
Bailey breaks
Cassidy
free, shoulder
charging
tackle.
in there. And,
Davis.
whoa! Davis on the outside of the floor right now
Momentum
is
carries him out of the ring.
Ricochet,
That love
Orange
the
Cassidy,
aggressiveness
Speedball, Mike
Taz and
Bailey.
here early on, man.
As Ricochet, I think, is trying to tell Orange Cassidy and Speedball, you guys go ahead and fight it out here. Oh, Ricochet taking down Cassidy there. Right. Whoa. Speedball, Mike Bailey. Rapid fire strikes there with those kicks right there. Non-stop movement. It is a gear right there.
Yeah, that extensive taekwondo.
The speed
black
of
belt
Ricochet
in
couldn't keep
taekwondo
up
for
there.
Speedball Mike Bailey.
But here comes
We saw how he
freshly
defeated the
squeezed
Beast
Orange
Mortal 4 weeks
Cassidy right
ago.
now
That
to stare down. Oh,
time adventure, as he
oh my
calls it,
God.
corkscrew kick.
The king of kick style. Freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. This might be a tough match to call. It definitely will be. It is always hard to commentate in the multi-man matches, but I do my best here.
People's heads in this ring.
Speedball Mike Bailey and Orange Cassidy right now just staring down here. And oh, wait a sec. Speedball Mike Bailey going to go for here.
Contest with Speedball Mike Bailey.
Got his hands
Yeah, I
behind.
don't
No
disagree with
pockets
you
for
on that.
Speedball, but
Orange seems like he's
oh
ready
my,
to go.
Cassie's got hands in the pocket. Speedball. Oh, shotgun dropping there by Orange Cassidy taking down Bailey, but both men kipping up right there. Got to watch out for Mark Davis. We don't know where Davis is. Oh, well, there's Ricochet taking Cassidy out and throwing him right into the barricade there. Thank you all for joining in here. Our fatal four-way contest is starting to show up here. Mark Davis, though, doing a smart thing. Whoa, Tope Hurricanrana there by Speedball Mike Bailey. Quick action right there by Speedball Mike Bailey. And holds tight. Heavy roundhouse kick to the chest right there. That's going to take away the breathing of Ricochet for a moment. Stun him for a moment. Another heavy strike right there. Speedball showing his kick style there. Davis right now doing the smart thing. He's not really getting involved in this match. He's just kind of watching the action unfold here, picking his spots there. Smart. Oh, but he got kicked there by Speedball. leap off there and tried for the Rana, but Davis is too damn big and strong. And drop down, powerbomb, speedball Mike Bailey. I'm not sure if he landed on his neck there on the ring apron. Mark Davis has changed the trajectory of this entire matchup because he picked his spot for the right moment there. And Ricochet tried, and now Ricochet's trying to call an alliance there between Davis and himself there, and that's not going to work there. Davis charging right in, and Ricochet taking lead there. And speedball, I don't know how Mike Bailey's already back up there. O'Connor rolled up by Mike Bailey there. One more count away from victory there. And Mike Bailey's going to face Kenny Omega. Speedball Mike Bailey, not sure what he wanted from there, but Davis catches the waistlock control. Trying to grab the German suplex there, but skip and chop there by Mike Bailey there. Well, Davis is too damn big to be able to absorb the impact of those chops there. Davis may want to focus more on his kicks rather than his chops there. Oh, there we go. That's what he tried for, but now Davis returns fire with the chop there to the chest. And Cassidy walks in to a chop. And now it's Ricochet who's keeping himself at the bay right now, keeping himself away from the action. May not like it, but smart strategy there.
I agree with you. I'm not going to walk in there.
Davis just, that was a unique right there. Faked out a chop. Ricochet is on commentary. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, let him do all of it.
This man, a cowardly man in Ricochet right now. This is not what we were expecting to see from Ricochet when he came here to AEW. Cowardly action there. Cowardly style there by Ricochet calling the action. Bryce just trying to get Ricochet inside the ring, but I mean, that's Ricochet's not doing anything illegal, actually. They may not be chanting F Mark Davis, but they're chanting F Don Callis right there as Davis able to go for a pose down, but pose is not going to get you the win.
I'm just trying to sit here
as
and call
Davis
this right
bringing
down the
speedball
middle.
Mike Bailey in the corner. Now Ricochet trying to steal a victory right there.
Across the ring.
And Davis saw that one right there, saw the referee leave, and he's like, take step outside, throwing Ricochet outside there. Speedball Mike Bailey, trying for a schoolboy there, but Davis holding his weight there, holding himself up, and Cassidy. Oh man, what a side slam there, toss down there by Davis and into the senton on Speedball Mike Bailey. Davis just stared at Ricochet and said, "Come on in, I dare you." And Ricochet said, "No, I'm okay. I'll just go ahead and take a seat here." Davis is destroying everybody in the wake inside the ring. Never won a suplex. Ricochet or Orange Cassidy tried for a stud dog millionaire and double knees to the spine right there. Are there any DQs in a fatal four-way matchup? There are not. There are no DQs and no countouts in a fatal four-way action. These guys can do whatever the hell they want. Basically like a super kick there by Bailey there to Ricochet. High boot there to the face there. Speedball Mike Bailey, middle rope there. Davis. High drop kick there by Speedball Mike Bailey off the middle rope right there. With the speed and the kick into the soul kick right to the midsection there. Great combination of moves by Speedball Mike Bailey with those kicks right there. Doing what brings him to the dance right now. Speedball's got to get on the move right now. Standing shooting star. Great execution there, but Ricochet's going to try to steal the victory. Wait, he's not. Ricochet standing shooting star press of his own there. Please, Orange Cassidy. What is he going to do? Everybody does standing shooting star press. What is Orange Cassidy going to do? Yes! Just cover. That was two. Nope, that was not two. Freshly squeezed. Two more counts away. If you do it, Orange Cassidy.
Swing and a miss by Bailey.
Oh,
Cassidy misses.
Everybody's striking now. Forearm there.
Connects with the elbow strike.
Oh, Orange Cassidy with a forearm there. Never know Orange Cassidy. Oh, wait a minute. All three guys are in place here. And double boots, or triple boots to Mark Davis right there. I think that they realize that they might have to work together to actually take out Mark Davis there, but now Ricochet is backing out here right now. They say, you wanted to start this, now you're going to finish this. What's up, buddy? Thank you for 3 legs right there. Davis again just charging on through there, taking out everybody. I had a feeling that we were going to picture-in-picture.
Dynasty continues live on Dynamite. Streaming on Max and on TBS.
And picture-in-picture. What a contest this one has been. As you've heard me talk about before, lots of times, ladies and gentlemen, if we were rating this matchup on points as to which wrestler would be winning, Mark Davis would absolutely be the one victorious here. I do love the OTC, my man. I acknowledge that. Mark Davis would definitely be winning this matchup if we were going up. Whoa, wait, suplex there, and a rare time where Orange Cassidy actually gets suplexed. Very rarely does Orange Cassidy not escape a suplex. Wait a second. What was Ricochet thinking about trying to suplex Mark Davis? That sounds just like a mistake on his part right there, as it was, because he got suplexed himself there. Speedball Mike Bailey came on in just to get dropped on down by Mark Davis. Chopped the chest right there. There has been non-stop aggression from Mark Davis, pretty much. Chopped the chest again by Davis. Speedball Mike Bailey just being taken down. Oh, hey, hang on. Tried for a suplex. This time, Speedball Mike Bailey able to stop it, and Davis trying to get him up again. And Mike Bailey, can Bailey even get Davis up there? And the answer to that question is no. Mark Davis gets him up for a suplex, and I believe out of the corner, I see Orange. Oh, that was Ricochet trying to get up, and Ricochet gets knocked on down. As Davis, he needs to find somebody and put them away here right now. He's owning the matchup, just tossing Ricochet inside the ring with another suplex. Mark Davis still going to take everyone to be the new founder of Suplex City, the new mayor. While Orange Cassidy doing the right thing, going to a single leg, trying to take down Davis there, was not able to really get him down, but held him at a standing point there as Mike Bailey right now beating down the back of Mark Davis. And looks like Orange Cassidy and Speedball Mike Bailey going to try for a double suplex. They got him off his feet for a moment there. Trying for a second time. Could third time be the charm? And only the third time to go for Mark Davis with a double suplex. Nobody has been able to stop Mark Davis in this entire picture. Wait a second. Ricochet crucifix in the cover. Almost the third pinfall right there in the picture. And suplex crazy by Mark Davis here right now. It's a simple but effective move. Mark Davis playing the classics in this matchup here right now. And that damages so much of your body right there. The whiplash of, the effect of bouncing off the mat, and the spine, of course, being damaged from a suplex there. And, of course, your entire body falls flat on the mat. It all hurts.
Spot in the match against Kenny Omega.
We're back live right now, ladies and gentlemen, as Mark Davis is not going to waste another opportunity to go for another suplex. Orange kicking. I want to see Orange Cassidy, if possible, to get Mark Davis up for a suplex by himself.
Look at this, Cassidy trying to turn
another suplex, but Cassidy tried for stun down millionaire, couldn't get it. Tossed in the buckle chest first.
One leg to keep the balance.
Holy cow, he did it! Cassidy got him up for the suplex. Yes! The power of Orange Cassidy. He got that high intense orange juice this morning. But Ricochet couldn't have stopped that one. Striking him down across the back right there. Ricochet celebrating way too early here right now. Gonna stay focused on that task at hand.
I'm not maybe.
Ricochet could be thinking about Vertigo Slam down, but Cassidy rolls it up.
Finds his feet behind Ricochet.
You are bold, chant, coming in play there. Oh, around the world, wait a second. Cassidy, around the world, head scissors, man.
Ricochet.
Rolf almost lost the pants on that one there.
Stand
up too much.
Hopefully you don't have an issue with that right
Cassidy right now trying to rebound.
No doubt.
Around the world, DDT this time. But Ricochet able to put on the brakes for a moment. Into like a Northern Lights there. Not satisfied enough into a final cut. Stun Dog Millionaire from Orange Cassidy.
Millionaire Ricochet got rocked by that one.
And now it's been a while since we've seen from Speedball Mike Bailey.
Boy, you're right.
Gotta wonder when he's going to come back into play here right now. There he is.
My bicep in a match, and it's tough, man.
Everybody was loud and proud for Speedball Mike Bailey, but fans going loud and proud for Orange Cassidy. Oh my God, Speedball Mike Bailey. The moonsault from the middle up to the outside of the floor. Who do you think will win? I got Speedball or OC.
Now Cassidy.
No, Mark Davis.
Blocked by Bailey, and now Speedball up to the
say
ropes.
Speedball or Orange Cassidy. Jesus.
Step ahead of the two-time former AEW International Champion.
high, like, oh my God.
And
I really want to see
Bailey
Orange
thinking
Cassidy
powerbomb
get the
perhaps out of
victory.
the corner. Cassidy
Hurricane there by
with the
Cassidy.
shot.
Rolls it up there because I really want that one-on-one match between Cassidy and Omega.
The
Super kick there by Speedball Mike Bailey. Cassidy, that international championship has been his pride and joy. He wants that championship back there. Stunned up. Oh no! Falcon Arrow there.
As you will find anywhere.
Speedball Mike Bailey right now going to the top rope there.
Now Bailey
Cassidy
ascends
trapped
to the
up.
top. He's got Cassidy down. But does he have
Up at the
Orange
top.
out?
What's he thinking about here?
Gotta
Could we
hurry
think
up,
about
Rich, people.
shooting star perhaps? Shooting star press right there. Great execution. But he's too close to the ropes right there. And Mark Davis sliding him out there. Oh, it's like Ricochet, Spaceman Poncho taking out Mark Davis right there. Never forget the execution of how Ricochet can fly around the ring as well. He's an arrogant asshole and uses any way to win, but still has got it.
Heavy-duty hit Orange Cassidy.
As now Ricochet says, let me show you a shooting star press, Mark Davis. Can Cassidy? Cassidy stays alive.
We know how tough Orange Cassidy is.
Orange Cassidy, one of the toughest sons of guns inside the ring there. Took a shooting star from Davis. Took it, oh, excuse me, not from Davis. From Speedball Mike Bailey, from Ricochet. Ricochet's one match for that shooting star press, but tonight is not the night. Orange Cassidy is a different type of human being inside the ring. You have to work much harder than that if you want to get the victory here tonight, Ricochet. But his opportunity is now.
You're not lifting over your head, that's for sure.
There's a vertigo slam down again. Wait a second, there's Davis. Handspring kick there by Ricochet. Davis gets dropped down. Mike Bailey comes in. Mike Bailey. Oh,
to the midsection.
Ricochet combination of kicks right there. Knee strike.
Knee strike.
That could have been a little bit low there. Nice discus lariat there.
Follow through with that lariat for sure. Did
Orange
Ricochet
punch.
like
No.
this guy?
Yes, he got to go back inside the ring.
Competitor, Ricochet. Ain't no doubt about it. Are we on the verge of seeing
right now.
Ricochet advance to face Kenny Omega?
What do you think about maybe
at
a pile
Dynasty on
driver?
Sunday,
Nope.
April
It's got
6th
Mike
in
Bailey up.
Philadelphia.
Nice powerbomb position and then into a Death Valley driver.
Does he have
A
it?
combination hold there and Speedball Mike Bailey getting out. Mike Bailey would love to be the fastest rising star perhaps in AEW history to go all the way to face Kenny Omega Dynasty and around the world. DDT by Presley Squeeze and will Mike Bailey try charging in? Cassidy, beach break! Come on. No, Davis. Oh, no. The piles are. Wait. Cassidy, get him up. No. No. Davis tried to throw it into Giri. Got nothing for it. Orange punch. How tough is the jaw of Mark Davis? Oh, no way. Throw it out. Cover it up. Oh! Damn. Davis able to break free. The orange punch. Not enough to get it done right there. Tough jaw there by Davis. Able to take a little bit more punishment in this matchup here. What a matchup we are receiving, ladies and gentlemen. Free on television here. Springboard. Lyric there by Ricochet.
Springboard line right
and
there.
now Speedball Mike Bailey. He says, let me show. Well, I thought he was going to springboard in. And I think it's the one-on-one contest that people may have been waiting for. Roundhouse kicks are flying right now. Some are missing. Both guys with double boots. Double roundhouses. Davis into double. Oh, lariat, but oh wow. Mark Davis ducked one, but could not duck the second.
It's like a bus downhill with no brakes.
Davis right now could be thinking about pile driver to put an end here. And Ricochet. Oh wait a second.
Wait a second.
Oh my God! That was a one-arm powerbomb and pop-up powerbomb. Down goes Ricochet. Orange Cassidy takes flight. Tried for dive down DDT. That was not a good idea there by Cassidy. Trying to read the room. No. Chopped up pile driver. Speedball Mike Bailey saves the day. Not for Orange Cassidy's sake, but make sure this match stays alive. The wherewithal, the determination by Speedball Mike Bailey to take everything. Wait a second, jackknife! Oh, wait, starts a flip, wait. And almost like stepping PK kick. Mike Bailey, backflip, knee drop.
Backflipping knee drop.
And
all the oxygen just left the lungs of Mark Davis.
Oh, wait a minute. Speedball Mike Bailey, Ricochet, handful of hair, that big kick there, wait a second. Try charge in, Davis. Pass to the buck. Oh! Right to the back of the head with that kick there.
And now Bailey looking for the backslide here in the corner.
And wait a minute. Hang on here right now.
Wait a second, who got the pin?
I don't know.
Ricochet got his feet on the ropes again, got the victory, but there was a double cover on Davis there. We had two pinfalls at the same time there. I don't even know if Bryce Remsburg saw Ricochet go for the pin. All we saw was Davis's shoulders on the mat.
And the fans here in Omaha, of course, they think Speedball Mike Bailey.
I mean, Speedball Mike Bailey did have the first fall. He did have the pinfall first. The Ricochet was also involved there. I mean,
All right, we're going to get
it's a tough decision right now.
As a result of a pinfall, challenging Kenny Omega for the international title at Dynasty will be Speedball Mike Bailey
Speedball Mike Bailey.
and Ricochet.
A triple threat matchup here. Ricochet somehow has snuck his way into the matchup there.
It will be Ricochet and Speedball Mike Bailey.
And that could not have been what Kenny Omega wanted there. I mean, the thing about this, guys, I mean, I know everybody knows it's common knowledge, but you don't even have to be pinned or submitted as a champion at this point here right now. Championship could change hands in a triple threat match with a champion's not even pinned. Yeah, I mean, look at this one here right now. Oh, wait a minute. That is interesting right there. Is that Speedball Mike Bailey was unable to get the backslide. Ricochet added a little bit of assist with a drop down there. But it was Speedball Mike Bailey who got the backslide cover. Then Ricochet put himself in there.
So unbeknownst to Remsburg, the ref.
I mean, that's...
cheated a little bit with the feet on the ropes.
Well, I mean, there's no cheating in a triple threat in a fatal four-way match up there, Taz.
It is official for Dynasty coming up.
There's nothing. I mean, I hate to say it, the referee did make the right call in this matchup here right now. Stinks that we don't have that Orange Cassidy matchup against Kenny Omega. Maybe someday, one-on-one, we'll get it.
Three-way match for the title.
I gotta imagine that is not what Kenny Omega was hoping for at all, right there. But Kenny Omega not gonna be one to run away from a fight. And both guys are still arguing with each other here right now inside the ring here right now. Nothing you boys can do about it. Just gotta go to the back right now. The decision's been made. It's been final.
To the city of brotherly love.
Oh, wait a second, Ron. Ricochet high facing Speedball Mike Bailey taking the lead right there. Graceful display there by Ricochet. What's wrong with this guy here right now? So I'm not sure. We might be going into a.
Of Kenny Omega.
We might be going into a picture break, or excuse me, not picture break. We might be going to commercial break. They're talking about the AEW Dynasty. I'm gonna exit from the stream for a moment. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I had to exit from the stream for a moment just because if I try to pause, it didn't say like you're alive or anything like that. So I'm like, no, I want to make sure if I go back, I see something like there. So right now we are on a commercial break here, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, there was no determination as to what match is coming up next, but I do believe our main event will be the AEW World Heavyweight Championship with Jon Moxley against Adam Copeland. There are many different ways that this match can go here right now. Christian Cage could get involved to prove his point. After all, this match is a street fight, so Christian Cage could get in there and cost Adam Copeland the title again, trying to show up Nick Wayne or something like that. I don't know. Or perhaps Jay White gets involved and accidentally screws over Adam Copeland, and then it turns into a heel turn because, I mean, as much as we love Jay White, I feel like that he could do his best work more as a heel, working with the Guns, because we gotta get the Bang Bang Gang back. We gotta get Bullet Club Gold back. It feels awkward that after the Guns have come back, that we haven't seen them since. Like Jay White's been there, but he hasn't been there for them. So it's just been a little bit weird for that one right there. Of course, we can always have the option where Jon Moxley just beats down Adam Copeland in a one-sided street fight match. I don't foresee that one happening because I like, as much as I would love to see that, just for Jon Moxley to show how ruthless he is. Because again, this guy is still a sick son of a bitch, Jon Moxley. He's the guy who choked out Bryan Danielson with a plastic bag over his head, or whatever you want to call it, Ziploc bag, something like that. He's the guy who broke Isaiah Cassidy's hand with a hammer. He's the guy that just attacked Swerve Strickland with a crowbar. I mean, he's the guy who utilizes tools to deal with pliers and things like that in street fights. Jon Moxley is still a sick son of a bitch inside the ring right there. You might think that he's been relying too much on the Death Riders, and maybe so, but in a way, when, this dog is backed into a corner, Jon Moxley has become even more ruthless with no Death Riders at his side anymore, except for Wheeler Yuta. I mean, this guy is more aggressive and perhaps desperate, some could say, and that might make him even more of a threat. It sounds weird to say this, but perhaps the Death Riders were actually there to protect others from the true side of who Jon Moxley truly is. We should be back live with Dynamite in just a few moments. We saw our fatal four-way matchup open the show. We have a double victory here. Ricochet got the pin, and so too did Speedball Mike Bailey. So Mike Bailey and Ricochet are going to face Kenny Omega on Wednesday or
Most dangerous tandem in all of professional wrestling today. The Hurt Syndicate.
I'll pause for a moment to answer your question, William. No, I don't think so, because we cannot ignore what the Elite did to Kenny Omega on the last time they were there in the same room together. They beat down Kenny Omega when he was still recovering from diverticulitis. He was not fully healed. He wasn't even clear to compete yet at that time. That is not forgivable yet. You could work towards that maybe, but not yet. Not now.
A walking Armageddon.
We like violent, savage entertainment. Pain.
A little bit of promo here from the Hurt Syndicate package there.
For us, it's not personal.
You got to wonder how Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin felt about MVP trying to recruit MJF there. Was that even in part of their plan at all? Maybe Swerve could get involved and send a message to get an unexpected return in Darby and cost him the title.
Everyone on notice. MVP gets
Darby, unfortunately, is not coming back anytime soon. If he's made his climb on Mount Everest, he's going to be gone for like 2 to 3 months. So that'll be until like June, I believe. So as much as I would love for Darby, we can't wait for him forever. That's unfortunately too long. But Swerve could get involved tonight, and well, going down for our TBS Championship match. The CEO, Mercedes Moné, 4 belts, Mercedes Moné. No promo tonight from the champion. What a huge potential, unexpected surprise victory for Billy Starks. Think about this. What a way to launch yourself to the stratosphere. Beat Mercedes Moné for the championship and be the first woman to defeat her for the championship, and be the first notch in her undefeated streak in AEW. Mercedes has not been defeated here in AEW at all. I agree with that. Wouldn't mind seeing Hangman and Omega reunite. That I would see first happening. I would see Hangman and Omega reuniting before the Elite ever reunite. It's just not time. Omega and Okada are going to be set for All In. That's the match at All In this year. No doubt about it. That's when the Elite are going to come back soon to be there for this matchup.
Now she is bringing her perfect win-loss record. I guess that's a misstatement. It's just a winning record. Her perfect winning record into this match against this woman, Billy Starks, had a huge amount
woman
of
who has
been
remotely on Ring of Honor for the most part here. But a huge opportunity for Billy Starks. I mean, talk about, just throwing yourself out there, getting the face of the champion, and I like this.
Billy Starks making history as the first ever ROH Women's World Television Champion.
I've accomplished a lot here.
Yes! Billy Starks, only 19 or 20 years old.
This power of Billy Starks that we never thought we would see.
And I have not watched Ring of Honor for quite some time, so I'm very much looking forward to watching Billy Starks here inside the ring here tonight. I was impressed with Billy Starks when I saw her at Forbidden Door, I believe it was, a long time ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match set for one.
Huge opportunity for Billy Starks right now. Again, a great way to just get yourself noticed. Go right after one of the top dogs in the division. That's Mercedes Moné.
from Louisville, Kentucky, Billy Starks.
Everyone looking for a potential new champion to arise here tonight for Billy Starks there. Could she do the impossible? Nobody has stopped Mercedes Moné, the CEO.
The CEO,
Mercedes Moné. She is the belt collector
Referee
here.
Stephon Smith
We've
drawn the
seen
assignment for
Omega
this
has the
TBS
belt collector in
championship
AEW
match.
of the
As you
men's
saw, Billy
division, and
Starks,
now
no
Mercedes
stranger
Moné just
to
collecting
gold
belts
in her
pretty much
professional
everywhere
wrestling
she's
career,
gone.
the inaugural Ring of Honor Women's World Television Champion.
Could tonight be the
Is
night?
she the next
It's not a
TBS
pay-per-view.
champion? We're
Could
about to
tonight be the
find out.
night that
Billy
we
Starks,
see a change?
she
We
challenged
see
for this
history.
title before, Tony,
Do I
but
watch
she has come a
TNA and
long
NXT?
way
I
in
do
2 short
not.
years, less than 2 years
I would say
since you last
NXT.
challenged for the TBS championship.
I've seen some good things on them from
Starks has
social
a
media
chance to be the
before.
face of
Well,
this
Billy
network,
Starks
the
is not
TBS
on Ring of
champion,
Honor, but
and if
asking
she
for a little
does
bit of
so,
code of honor action here.
she
And
will win it
oh,
for
well,
4
there's no
in
honor in
11
that there.
days.
Mercedes with
And
a
she
slap
did
and then a
show
drop
nervous to
kick.
Stitchy when she came in the ring.
Mercedes starting
No,
off
she's
very
getting
aggressively
wrapped
right now. I
That
think
first crack at the TBS
Mercedes feeling
championship
just perhaps like a little bit of
about
disrespect.
2
I
years
love
ago, Billy
Mercedes
Starks
Moné
emerged.
wrestling
You could
here.
see we're evident on
Yeah,
her
she's looking
face, but
great as Mercedes
she's come
there.
under the tutelage of Athena, the most dominant
Mercedes
champion
right
in
now
Ring of
just
Honor history, the
slapping
Ring
the
of Honor
back of
Women's
the
World
head of
Champion
Billy
for more
Starks
than 2
there.
years. And Athena,
No
to her
respect, no
own
honor
methods,
in the offense right now by
some
Mercedes
hard
Moné at
lessons
all
taught
here
to
right
Billy
now.
Starks, but really the
Billy Starks
maturation
being
process
thrown in the
of
deep
Billy
end here
Starks
right
is
now,
what allowed her
face
to
first
capture.
into the
And Shonda,
buckle
I'd like
there,
to say, you talked
and
about
choking around here right now.
superstars
Billy
of
Starks has
TBS.
had no
You know,
offense
a guy
here right
like you
now.
talking about that,
He was
gives
trying to be
credibility all the
respectful to the
decades
champion
you
with a
follow
handshake
wrestling
there.
on this
Mercedes
network.
was not
So
having
it's
it.
kinda cool you call this
Rebound
TBS
striking the
championship.
meteor
Oh, that's
already
like
from Mercedes right now.
And in
2
predicament,
count right there,
You're
and
welcome, Tony. Yeah,
I
but
think
that-
the champion
I
was just saying,
I
"Are you
do
sure you want to
appreciate
continue
that. We've
this?
seen many great
I've got
matches
you
throughout
right
the
now on the
years,
ropes already.
but here we are in
You
the
sure you want to
AEW
continue this
era,
beatdown,
and we're
kid?"
seeing the best matches
Very
we've ever
well.
seen on TBS. We really are. And it's great to see a
As
TBS
Mercedes is bringing her up, and
And these
Billy
two
Starks
women going
firing
at-
back
yeah,
right
well,
now. She's not going to
Starks-
accept
Billy
that trash
Starks
talk
is
there
getting
from
a great
Mercedes
opportunity
Moné.
here at a young age. She's
As
given up a lot
Billy
of
Starks thrown
experience
in the
here
corner right there,
to
getting the
Mercedes,
boots
but
up
Mercedes
and
gotta be
pushing
careful.
back Mercedes
Stop,
Moné.
go. Don't
She
just
brought her
watch
in
that.
again, but Mercedes launched.
Billy,
Oh,
she's been
step up kick
pro
there
wrestling fan since a very
Nice
young
move
age.
there
You saw
by
the photos
Billy
on social
Starks
media of a young
on
Billy
the
Starks
outside and brings herself
with
in.
Mercedes
Slingshot
Moné,
DDT there by Billy
beginning her
Starks.
in-ring career
First
at her
big
early
offensive
teens,
move
but
from Billy
really
Starks,
coming
but
to
you
her
can't
own over the
stop
last
right
couple
now.
of
You
years,
got the
and
champion
now Billy
grounded.
Starks going for the pin.
Cover there,
Two.
2 count already. Wow.
The champ
Message
is down,
sent
but
right there
not
from
out.
Billy
Billy
Starks, and
Starks
up on the
ascending
middle rope.
up to the
Nope.
top.
Gonna go top rope now. Big risk.
Billy,
Will the
she likes
reward
that big
pay off?
senton
And,
bomb off the top.
well, we'll
Gotta
never
be
know
ready.
because Mercedes takes the lead
Mercedes
outside
knew
the
it,
ring.
taking herself out of position.
I think Billy
trying to
Starks says,
frustrate
well,
her young competitor.
you can stay out there as long as you want.
Billy
I'm coming in hot. Tope. You still a seat right there.
With a second and third rope.
That was like a, I don't know, through the bottom rope maybe. Got a little tripped up there. Her foot caught the bottom, caught the middle rope there, but still made the execution. Now she's going on the middle rope on the outside. And, oh, man. Senton right there by Billy Starks there. Yeah, but she made only the shoulder of Mercedes right there. Did not really hit it clean there. She got hard hit on the floor there. But she's still moving as Billy Starks there right now. As Billy Starks right now, again, going right back to that top rope here. Eventually, that's why they call it high risk, and now can see if the high reward can pay off. Oh, went for a senton bomb there. Great execution. New champion. Oh, a 2 count right there. Man, that was not even how Matt would call a crouton bomb. That was actually a swanton bomb. There was great execution there by Billy Starks right there. The champion felt all the pressure of that senton bomb right there on her midsection. She has not stopped clutching it. As Billy Starks right now trying to get the champion up on the shoulders. Electric chair, but Mercedes holding on to the top rope as long as she can. She's lost the grip. Billy Starks right now bringing her to the center. Mercedes clawing at the face for a moment there. Backstabber right there.
Stabber by Mercedes.
Cover up on Billy.
Here, the far leg gets hooked, and
Oh,
Billy starts.
close call right there. And now Mercedes down the aggression.
Pummeling
Punching
Billy
right in the
Starks,
face
and
there.
this TBS Championship match continues. Don't go anywhere.
Oh, there we go. Oh, hard landing from Billy Starks on the outside of the floor right now. We are in picture-in-picture break here, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a back-and-forth contest. Originally, Mercedes Moné was holding the entire matchup here. And then with a couple of offensive moves, Billy Starkz was able to regain control. And Mercedes Moné, in my personal opinion, is being very, very dumb here right now. She's posing about when she needs to get on Billy Starkz right now. She was underestimating Billy Starkz for a moment, and she has almost lost the TBS championship twice in this matchup here right now. She cannot play around, and she cannot underestimate Billy Starkz here right now. Billy makes her way back inside the ring, only to get body slammed by the CEO right now into the cover there, as Billy Starkz getting out of the 2 count right there. As Mercedes just pressing the knee into the spine right there. We will hear from MJF as well later on. I got to wonder, again, how do Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin feel about the invitation for MJF to join the Hurt Syndicate? Is that something that they approve of, or is that something that they wish that MVP had actually talked to them about first? We'll have to find out if that was part of the plan, as Mercedes right now with a knee press to the spine. And, well, hang on. Wait a second. Covered there by Billy Starkz right there. All it takes is 3 seconds to end the night of Mercedes Moné and a new champion to be crowned right there. Mercedes has got to be careful. Underestimate Billy Starkz at your own peril right there, and you will find yourself in the losing end there. Elbow strike on top of the shoulder blades right now. Mercedes Moné is just getting – this is probably the most aggressive, I think, that we have seen Mercedes Moné inside the ring here right now. She's just being very aggressive on Billy Starkz here right now. I don't know if maybe she was feeling disrespected by Billy Starkz as of late. I'm not sure. But this matchup feeling very personal for Mercedes Moné here right now. Got a chin lock applied on Billy Starkz, but Billy quickly trying to get herself up to on a vertical base and a jawbreaker for the escape right there. Little bit of schoolgirl action right there. Cover up there, and nope, Mercedes breaking free again into it. Oh, that drop kick was like right to the jaw, right to the chin of Billy Starkz right there. Able to pop the shoulder up once again, though. And I think Mercedes is thinking, really? Only a 2? Like I said, Mercedes, you got to be careful. Don't underestimate Billy Starkz here right now, showing a lot of grit and hard determination right now. Knee pressed to the spine right now as Mercedes working the good old classic surfboard stretch right there. The knee pressing the spine and the arms pressed to the back right there. The last several months, the women's wrestling division has impressed me. I mean it. Dude, absolutely. The women's division in AEW is literally right now, I think, in the best in the world right now. WWE, I mean, again, I don't want to bury WWE, but they don't hold a candle right now to what AEW is doing in the women's division here. That could be Mercedes' downfall. She keeps underestimating her opponent. Absolutely. Never, anything can happen. All it takes is those 3 seconds for the roll-up, and your night's over. Billy Starkz right now. Tombstone. Oh, Tombstone pile driver. Wait, Mercedes rolls it over, and now Tombstone overrode. Oh, no, Tombstone Lungbauer into the double knees in the midsection right there. Billy Starkz kick it out, and if I'm Billy Starkz, I might think about rolling out of the ring as soon as possible because she needs a breather right now after getting double. I'm not sure if that's my imagination, but I don't know if Billy Starkz was almost like laughing a little bit at this beating here right now. Oh, no, that's pain look on her face right there.
This is your 500th career match, and that's amazing for someone.
As Mercedes right now biting her lip right there, trying to think, okay, how is this girl still going right now?
13, but
giving her some of my best offense.
She had a perfect 4.0 GPA
in high school. Monet Maker right now.
I had a 3.9. Hold on, watch out.
Wait. Wow. As Billy Starkz backing her up there. Oh, Billy did the right thing, trying to back Mercedes in the corner, but Mercedes escaped, and Billy, unfortunately, her own body slammed into the corner right there.
Mercedes,
too much momentum, and she got slammed in there.
Mercedes said Billy Starkz doesn't belong
trapped
in the
up
same
on
ring
the
as the
top
TBS
rope here
champion.
right now. As Mercedes going to join her up there with her.
Her paces and maybe some frustration.
Oh, the disrespect again by the champion, slapped the face.
She deserves to be in the ring with Mercedes.
Starkz all the way trapped up top rope, superplex there by Mercedes Moné. Oh, wait a minute,
Mercedes,
not done yet.
Hangs on.
And trying for another one there, but Billy Starkz into a knee drop, brainbuster there. Mercedes gets caught right there. Billy Starks, though, too much damage has been done. She's not able to capitalize, but a little bit of breathing room for Billy Starks right now.
Across your quad and by your knee joint.
It's hard right now, but she's got to push the pain, get to the ropes to try to use them for leverage, so that way she can go on the assault. Because right now the champion's moving first here. The champion is already up here right now. Billy Starks
needs to push the pace now.
Is now up on her feet.
Is working hard here.
Oh wait,
She's
got her through. Knee drop there and elbow the discus form. And nice German suplex there. Great bridge as well there, but not enough there. The champion kicking out again right there. Billy Starks right now, she's starting to feel a little bit frustrated because she's starting to feel exhausted, hurt, beat down, and of course, how can you not? Oh, run right in the back elbow there by Mercedes Moné.
But now the champion
Billy
in the corner
charged in the boot to the face.
charging Billy Starks' jaw.
Thank you all for joining in as Mercedes. Oh, man. She got her legs on the shoulder of Billy.
This time
launched her face first. Oh, wait. Billy, great escape there using her feet. Kicks them. No, knee strike there.
Knee strike.
Try for pumpkin kick. Rising knee there by Billy Starks. Oh, and like a little black mass action right there. Both women are down. Both were thinking the same thing with double lariats.
The fans love every bit of this. Gentlemen, our second match
right now,
the program it's been so far.
Mercedes go for the cover right there. And Billy Starks is using her feet to kick up there.
Street fight to come. And take a look at this again.
Yeah, knee strike there, and
that knee.
Yeah, it was almost like the end right there, that day of reckoning action there, like I talked about from Malachi. That Billy Starks hit right there.
Tournament season.
Mercedes Moné right now.
The men's and women's.
Oh, wait. Roll through the air. Billy Starks, great position in the cover, but not done yet. But she's got the champion rock for a moment. Little Lucha Libre style with the arm drag, and then into another cover right there. And Mercedes breaks it on through. Crucifix it. Great escape there from both ladies there. And now Billy, excuse me.
Transitions.
Oh,
and Mercedes kicking out.
As Billy Starks shotgun drop kick there. Mercedes the back of her head hit the middle buckle there. And now Billy Starks. Again, it's hard, but you got to push the pain right now. Grit your teeth. Continue on. Championship time is at your end. Oh, Alabama slamming. Mercedes' head hits the buckle again. There's a change right now. The momentum is shifting big time in this matchup. Mercedes Moné is defensive here right now.
Billy
Starks electric chair position, trying to get Mercedes up again.
You saw Mercedes
lost the grip on the hand.
She's trying to fight it, but Billy Starks just too fresh.
What's Billy Starks special? One-wing angel almost?
Trying to do here.
Oh, God, played her down on her head right there. Almost. Oh, I didn't even see it. I was looking for Mercedes' hand to be on the leg right there. Her hand to be on the ropes there. Her leg was on the rope right there. Billy Starks, almost like a modified version of a one-winged angel, to be honest with you. That was like stumped on the head right there. That was like a one-winged angel tombstone style. That was
we saw 10 days ago at Dynasty.
That was pretty great there.
She was peppering
Billy Starks
with kicks, including that
hit her with her signature move right there. Mercedes Moné, the veteran instincts that saved her being that close to the ropes there. Billy Starks knows how close she was to a new championship to win the TBS title right there. But she had to move it close to the center.
297 days as the TBS
the aggression coming into play right now by Billy Starks there. She's going up on the middle rope on the outside of Florian. Senton tried. And the spine hits on the ring apron there.
Oh, God, Billy's back is shot.
Cover up there, crucifix cover. And, Billy Starks trapped up there, statement maker. She's running right back too far. Yeah, she's got no choice right there. That crossface was being wrenched so far back, the spine. Now she got to let it go. Mercedes got to let go of that hold right there.
But Mercedes, look at this, hanging on.
This is enough for right now. You proved the point. 4 belts, Mercedes Moné.
The CEO, Mercedes
Billy Starks.
Listen, there's no shame in
she was so close to it. So close.
Sometimes you have to tap. You get
and
caught, you have no choice. That's just
realization sets it for Billy Starks right there. And you can't blame her when you get caught in a crossface like that. I mean, you just get, there's only so long you can hold on to like that there.
Anywhere else in the ring.
It's tap or snap sometimes, and you break, there may be no coming back from it, especially the damage that was done to the spine by that senton there, and got caught in the ring apron. Really started to kick out once, and she got caught quickly in that crossface, that statement maker. And there's just no shame for Billy Stark to tap out of that one there.
And Mercedes Moné, the CEO, the TBS champion.
Mercedes Moné wins, and wins. Who is the woman who can stop Mercedes Moné? Is there a woman who can stop her? It feels like nobody can stop Mercedes Moné.
It's Truth Magnum, Turbo Boy,
Yeah!
the Outrunners, here to wish our boys the
Can you
Omaha
feel the
Mavericks
power
good luck
when the
your way to
Outrunners
titles.
are on
You know,
your
some
TV
people are
screen?
calling them underdogs. Well, guess
You
what?
sons
There's not
of
enough
bitches.
fingers and toes on planet Earth to count out the Omaha Mavericks or the Outrunners. Tell them, Turb.
The Outrunners, Truth Magnum, just like the Omaha
I feel-
Mavericks, we're going to do whatever it takes to get to the top.
This was so cool to see the Outrunners, be the guys. Like, for anybody else, I want to see Athena and Mercedes go at it. That's got to be the one, man. That's got to be the one to do it. Athena, there's only so long, she can't carry Ring of Honor forever. There's got to be a new changing of the guard. She's don't wait for her to drop the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship and then bring her up. Bring her up now. Bring her up now. If Jericho, the Ring of Honor World Champion, can be up there with the title, so too can Athena. She's got to be the woman to do it right there. But how great it was to see the Outrunners to be out there, to be for the Omaha basketball team right there, to represent AEW. So cool for the Outrunners to be able to do that right there.
Following the tournament, coast to coast on TNT.
Tony Schiavone groaned because I think he realized he's got a long week ahead of himself. He's got 3 days of work to go for. He's got Collision on Saturday and Sunday, unless they're doing recordings. Then we're not going to commercial break. I thought we were going to commercial. Oh, whoa, ladies and gentlemen, whoa. Our main event that I thought was going to be our main event is not. Jon Moxley and Adam Copeland is coming up next. I was not expecting that one. I was expecting either the Fatal 4-Way matchup or the World Heavyweight Championship match to be the main event, but we have the street fight coming up now. Probably because maybe they realized that, I don't know, that people, weren't exactly 100% pleased with the main event of Revolution being Moxley and Adam Copeland, and maybe they realized, you know what, we'll do the rematch for the title, but we're not gonna have that be the main event. So what is the other matches? We got Ospreay and AR Fox. We have Megan Bain. Oh, is Megan Bain and Chris Statlander going to be the main event? That would be something right there. Because I can't see Ospreay and AR Fox being the main event. No offense to either guys, both incredibly talented athletes, but I think they might go for a women's main event tonight. And that's going to be great to see right there. All right, guys, what are bold predictions that you're thinking for the World Heavyweight Championship match? Do we see Christian Cage get involved? Do we see Jay White get involved and maybe turn heel on Adam Copeland? Does Jon Moxley just beat down Adam Copeland by himself right there? I feel like there was another bold prediction that I was feeling that I had in mind there. I can't remember. Personally, I feel like should we just get everybody? I think Harley Quinn, Megan Bain, or Thunder Rosa could beat Mercedes Moné. Megan Bain, I think right now what they're doing is they're really building her up to face Timeless Toni Storm for the championship. And I tell you this, I would not hate Megan Bain beating Timeless Toni Storm. I know that Tony just got the championship, but that, in my personal opinion, is the best way that you make a star. This woman, Megan Bain, she has been booked perfectly. We don't have to hear her cut a promo. Really, right now, her actions have spoke louder than her words. She has defeated Thunder Rosa twice inside the ring, defeated Chris Statlander, and she is undefeated in AEW since her arrival on television here. The only loss that she had was not winning the women's casino gauntlet there. But I don't count that as a loss right there because, you didn't get pinned or submitted, but that, she has just been booked perfectly. And I think what a way that you could like really take her to the top. Like right now she's doing great, but if you could just give her the championship as well, it wouldn't be controversial. Would some people hate it? Of course they would, but you cannot deny that is one hell of a way to really just make a star out of someone, like right there. Harley Cameron, I would definitely say yes. Thunder Rosa, I wouldn't hate it, but Harley, I really think that like you've got something special with Harley Cameron. Capitalize on it right there. Harley could be the one to do it, or Julia. Julia would not be a bad choice. Haven't seen Julia for quite some time. If they can hold out and wait for Jamie Hayter, because I think I've heard recently that Jamie Hayter is having some problems with her like visa travel there. So if we could wait for Jamie Hayter, that could be a great one too. We are back live right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Back to AEW Dynamite.
Our World Heavyweight Championship.
Nebraska is a blizzard outside.
What's up,
It is
son?
red hot inside. We've had a tremendous program so far, and we still have a street fight for the AEW World Championship to come
coming
next.
Up right
But fans,
now.
we touched on it a little bit earlier. Last Wednesday, MVP made a very compelling offer to Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF. Let's take you back and take a look at what went down.
And I actually really love the idea of MJF joining with the Hurt Syndicate because these two could truly make a dastardly sadistic duo. MJF is a sadistic son of a bitch, but perhaps he has lost a little bit of that edge streak, just a little bit. But, I mean, he almost burned Hangman Adam Page alive there. On the match right now, son, there is nobody right now. Our street fight is coming up next between Copeland and Jon Moxley for the World Heavyweight Championship. But I think we're going to hear from MJF first here.
It's funny. A lot of fans are starting to place their bets on which horse is going to win the race to become your next AEW World Champion. You got some people placing their chips on Darby Allin. Beat him twice with a headlock takeover, and he's probably dead on a mountain somewhere. Will Ospreay. Beat him for the International Championship. Swerve Strickland. Look at me. I beat him in life. And then there's the Cowboy.
Cowboy
as much as it pains you hypocrites to admit it, there's only one horse to place your chips on. One thoroughbred, one stallion, one Mustang. The most complete professional wrestler on God's green earth. And you're looking at him. Speaking of looking, I've been doing a whole lot of looking at this card. And it's got me thinking about my Triple B being around the waist of Dictator John. And Dictator John is surrounded by a pack of wild animals. And it's very clear to me that if I want a shot at the devil getting his due, part 2, perhaps I need a little click of my own.
The worst part is that MJF is probably the hero of the story if we were to get a MJF and Jon Moxley feud. It's the worst part.
However, the last time I trusted someone or I had a partner, I got burned pretty bad.
It's true.
So as far as your offer goes, MVP, I'm going to have an answer for you and for the world next week. But what I would like to do is leave all of you morons with this. The time for daddy crying over spilled milk is over. The time for me to smile over pop champagne, well, that's just begun.
Seems like there might be a laser focused MJF coming in soon. But MJF made a great point the last time he let people into his life. He let Adam Cole life and got burned for it. So MJF to even think about aligning himself with somebody else. Like, he may like MVP, but can he trust MVP? Can he even trust the Hurt Syndicate? Bobby Lashley is someone who'd probably also want that World Heavyweight Championship. How could he trust he wouldn't get burned? Wait a minute. Why is the World Heavyweight Champion entering the ring first?
Taz, I can't think.
I never liked that when, you know, the champions enter out first.
Oh, absolutely. These guys don't care. It's going to get, as you see,
John Moxley,
which we can only assume
a
that
very,
is the
very laser focused. John Moxley's pissed right now.
They obviously got the snow off the ground on that ramp.
Moxley is walking down the ring. A pissed off human being. Whoa, wait a second. Hang on right now. We're talking about street fight. They ain't get inside the ring. Copeland is assaulting John Moxley, and it's not falls count anywhere. They do have to go inside the ring to get the fall there, but the bell has rung, and they're inside of a trailer right now. Oh my God!
He picked him off one by one.
Yes.
Now he wants to pick off the world champion.
Right now, both guys slugging it out there. Hey, I see Brody Lee photo up on the trailer right there. Oh God! There's a guitar right there. Hopefully that wasn't Jeff Jarrett right there. Nobody better grab that photo of Mr. Brody Lee up on the side right there. Copeland drop kicking Moxley, who goes off the trailer and hits it's that Doc Door right there. The World Heavyweight Championship, and Moxley right now side headlock there. And Moxley slamming Copeland face first, and now John Moxley going after the briefcase right there. And tucking tail and running is John Moxley with the World Heavyweight Championship title right there.
And unfortunately,
referee is out there, but what if MJF got involved in this match and decides next week join MVP? Well, Moxley with a briefcase in hand there on the side of the head of Adam Copeland there. Now Moxley walking and talking. He says, "You want a street fight? You wanted this? All right, this is what you asked for. I'm going to give it to you right now." Moxley is relentlessly holding on to that briefcase, not letting it go. That briefcase, of course, which we only have to assume is the World Heavyweight Championship in there. That's his pride and joy there. As Moxley, I think he may have dropped it now and put it on
those road cases.
These guys have to get inside the ring, but I think they're slowly making their way into the arena right now. You can hear the crowd coming alive right now because they know that they're seeing the individuals come right now. I love it too, my man. Talk about what a way to start. Take the fight to the back. Don't wait to get inside the ring. As right now, Adam Copeland has got the world champion rocked for a moment. But we know how tough John Moxley is. One of the toughest individuals you are ever going to meet inside of a professional wrestling ring. The scars on his back show it exactly what he's done to himself. And, oh, Jesus! That was off the skull, that microphone. That was like one of them microphones that one of the timekeepers could use or something like that there.
He's turned it around.
And Copeland, what could Copeland be looking for? He's got a trash can under the ring right there. And, thrown in the face of Mox right there. He should be thankful. John Moxley holding on to Tony Schiavone here right now. Tony, you better run here right now. Thank God for Tony Schiavone. Moxley let go there. Mobile right now. Suplex on the outside of the floor right there. Can't get the pinfall or submission outside, but going to do a hell of a lot of damage out there for it.
Years ago, had what he thought was a career.
Copeland charged in the big boot there. Right now, it's looking much better for Adam Copeland in this matchup than it was at Revolution. In my personal opinion, here right now, Copeland is a pissed off man right now, and we don't even know where the Death Riders are. If any of them are back ready for this, Wheeler Yuta is at the helm and ready. Should it be needed? We don't know about Claudio or Pac.
Denied that AEW World Championship 10 days ago
Moxley,
in LA.
Moxley with sleeper hold right now. Sleeper hold on the outside of the floor, but again, can't call. Can't call it on the outside.
Always works. Street, ring, mat, don't matter. And just ask Christian Cage about that one.
Oh, what? Really?
Okay.
I guess I like it that way better anyways. Now cranking at the neck for a moment.
Surgically repaired neck.
Oh, and Copeland's neck hitting the back of that electric board on the barricade. And
John Moxley, what in the world does he have in his hand? What is that?
Moxley with
What is that? That is that a candlestick or a pool cue?
Which is a base.
I don't know. That just looks like. Oh, that is not. That's a pool stick. That is not a candlestick. That is. Damn.
Moxley
right on the throat right there. And
street fight. No disqualifications here.
Being choked out right there. You can hear the fans screaming in horror at John Moxley right now. I'm not even kidding. There were kids screaming in fear.
All of the leverage is on the side of Moxley.
Love it. John Moxley, the sick son of a bitch. This is what you wanted, Copeland. You wanted to see the side of John Moxley. You wanted the violence. You wanted the Lord of Violence. There you go. There's your John Moxley. John Moxley, once again, this time leaving for the crowd, and Copeland's going to go after him. And we do have confirmation that it's close to everyone, I believe. And I'm not sure if there's tables out there. And that's a barricade there. Moxley. Oh, no. Now the plastic trash can. Copeland taking out the trash there, throwing it at John Moxley there. And usually on the outside of the floor, that's John Moxley's playground. Right now, Copeland is becoming king of the. Copeland took a sip of beer right there, I guess. Oh, yes, there. And the street fight, there's still chops to be made.
And Mox battling tooth and nail.
This matchup definitely better than what they had at Revolution there. These guys did not. Oh, on there from Copeland firing back there as Moxley just fires back there. These fans better be careful here because these guys are not holding back here right now. They could become collateral damage in this fight here, the street fight. Copeland talking trash right now. Better be careful. His World Heavyweight Championship is on the line here right now. And I'm not sure, but there might be some red on Copeland there. I'm not sure if I saw blood pouring out of the face of Copeland. Root to the face, and I mean, after how many shots he takes to the face right there, eventually
I don't know if Coach should do that.
Eventually the face might start bleeding.
Coming over
as now both guys returning back inside the ring area.
Following him, and
oh, there's a piece of the top of the barricade right there. The cover right there. Grant Thus in there by the referee to hop up there. Dude, yeah, Moxley's in great shape, man. Copeland, now the table coming undone. Fans love it when the table comes undone, and Moxley again trying to escape on through.
Right in front of us.
Thrown on top of the table here right now. What's up, son? Copeland right now. World Heavyweight Championship is on the line here right now, and Copeland about to try to score a big rake the eyes as John Moxley bite the nose. The Lord of Violence. Oh, hang on. This will be paradigm shift. Paradigm shift on the table, and Moxley's like, yeah, that's nothing. We want a picture break, but if Moxley can get the cover right there, this could be over. Paradigm shift is the double unhook DDT is bad enough to take inside the ring. Damn near take upon the table that did not budge or break right there. John Moxley, the Lord of Violence, standing on top of the table and looking out at the crowd as they applaud him with love and adulation, I'd have to imagine, because they are sickos who love it there. As John Moxley taking a little bit. Oh, wait a sec. John Moxley didn't take a water break. He sieges through the water on Copeland right there. And he says, no, you need this more than I do. That paradigm shift from John Moxley. Moxley did not go for a cover, on Copeland there, which could be a mistake right there. That could be the best opportunity that he's going to get right there in this straight fight there. Moxley is not going on the attack right now. Hang on, back with that pull cue in hand. As if the damage has not been done enough, Moxley returns to the weapon of choice. And referee, there's nothing he can do about this here right now. He can't stop this fight here. And Moxley leaping off the stairs and the pull cue in hand on the back of Copeland right there. Oh, now at the side of the neck right there. That's going to be hitting a vein right there. I got to imagine that's even worse right there than going right to the throat there. There's less, I don't know if you call it meat there, but now choking out Copeland. They're all perfectly legal with that pull cue right there. Copeland, if he goes out, it's done. Moxley retains. And the only thing that saved Adam Copeland was John Moxley decided to let it go. Moxley is just deciding, okay, what's my next weapon, huh? What do I want to do now here? As John Moxley is making good on his promise to punish and obliterate Mike Copeland. Moxley tried charging. I have no idea what John Moxley was thinking there, but Copeland sidestepped, and John Moxley's momentum carried him into the steel stairs. And Copeland, with an opportunity, pulls out everyone's favorite prop, the table. I definitely agree with him because I think we only have like 3 matches left. I think we only have Megan Bain and Chris Statlander or Will Ospreay left. As I don't remember what else we have scheduled for tonight's show. But these guys beating the holy hell of each other for the sake of becoming the World Heavyweight Champion or retain the World Heavyweight Champion. Copeland was trying to throw Moxley into the steel stairs, and Moxley returns fire. Again, I will say, though, that this matchup is definitely better than their Revolution matchup. It just felt a little bit too slow at times for the main event of Revolution. With these guys, a straight fight is definitely more to their beneficiary here. They have definitely been killing it here. I mean, these guys, this is their 3rd time that they have been in a street fight. They've had 2 street fights and a tag, and now one-on-one here tonight. As Moxley with a steel chair in hand. Moxley should take off Copeland's shirt here right now. Get the extra damage there on the back there. With the steel chair across the spine.
Absolutely wild. Tony, you're right. This is what it's supposed to be.
And right down on the back. Oh, hang on.
Street Fight Jones.
Moxley
has
got the chair seated out there.
Repeatedly
and now the bottom of the chair across the throat
of the challenger, Adam Copeland. As we mentioned,
the fans booing as Moxley gives him the move.
Due to the extensive damage done to his neck. He's got a second lease on his professional wrestling life, but John Moxley seems intent on ending it here. Yeah, you're not kidding. Shivani, I'm not too sure. There's no way, I should say, that Cope's neck is anywhere near
John Moxley maybe thinking about doing the same thing that he has done to Bryan Danielson.
Look at this, guys.
The chair wrapped around the neck, and there's nothing that the referee can do to stop this here right now.
Winning the match right now.
Copeland has to be the one to honor the words, and he can't continue this. Oh, is it?
Okay.
John Moxley to the top rope here.
Look at the angle it is.
John Moxley not really known for going to the top rope much here, but that's going to crush the windpipe. That's going to crush the neck of Copeland here.
Catastrophic damage, but
little bit of Sabu style, throw the chair. Moxley right now.
Saved himself right there, did Copeland.
Life was spotted there, but Moxley catching himself before taking a hard fall. You don't think that Wheeler Hill will turn on Moxley soon?
Excalibur pointed out.
Not until the Death Riders lose the Trios titles. When they lose the Trios titles, then that's going to be the downfall of the Death Riders. Copeland pulling up the Moxley style with the Tiger Claws there.
A Dickensian back rake.
Oh, Copeland better be careful. Superplex there. I was saying that Copeland better be careful because Moxley has used the Death Rider off the top rope before. And he's not going to take it easy on Copeland. Copeland's the one who delivered the superplex, and yet John Moxley is the first man moving here right now.
Solo here tonight, Tony. After
Rich Nana right there in the back, watching everything unfold in this matchup here. Again,
the head, the ear.
Adam Copeland superplex John Moxley, and Moxley's the first man moving. Copeland, that shows that the damage has been done to Adam Copeland, and he is not at 100% here right now. John Moxley firing back, the Lord of Violence unfolding by the World Heavyweight Champion. Moxley daring Copeland, get up to your feet and let's slug it out here right now. You want a street fight now? They're going for a bar fight right now. Just throwing haymakers, those strikes back and forth right now. Moxley went down low with a kick to the leg there. And the knee strike right now. Oh, a little bit, perhaps. Wait, Moxley cover rebound. Copeland, lariat there. And another one there by Copeland. 3 times the lariats right there. The momentum is shifting. John Moxley walks right into a flapjack as Copeland serving up breakfast. No syrup for John Moxley to fall down to the mat with that. Terrible joke. I'm sorry.
On the assault, and he's looking for something. He looked around, and now he's
Copeland right now out on the ring apron. The table still on the outside of the floor there. And you got to wonder, is Copeland's friend under? Oh, there he is. That's exactly what I was thinking. Spike himself. That's the weapon of choice that took the TNT Championship from Christian Cage. That forced Christian Cage to quit. John Moxley doesn't know the meaning of the word of quit. The cutter from John Moxley on to Copeland. And now Spike is no longer
and Taz Moxley
in play.
Desperately needed that. Sure thing.
Yeah, because he would have had Spike.
I don't know if the referee just said no choking.
Right now.
If that's the case, I'd say go fuck yourself.
Towards the neck by the champion
Now,
on Cope.
Moxley's going to grab Spike for himself, but I think John Moxley, hang on, when one table's not enough, we need two.
To say the least. Absolutely.
A second table. What could the devious mind of John Moxley have in mind for Adam Copeland here right now?
Again, all legal. Street fight. Just go nuts.
I don't know what the referee is complaining about here. This is a street fight here.
Is try to appeal to their senses, but
there's no senses here right now between these individuals here. John Moxley right now positioning that table up in the corner, but having a little time moving up there, exhaustion, a little bit of pain setting in. Spike. Spike's got Spike. Copeland's got Spike. Moxley has no shirt on. He's going to start bleeding if he hits that. Oh, no!
No.
Oh, God.
To the midsection of Moxley.
What a sick, cold-hearted bastard Copeland is. Not on the spine. Now there's no blood spewing from the stomach. I don't know. Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Not it. God, no. Oh! Oh, God. Spike is stuck. It's Spike in Moxley. Get it off. Get it off.
Holy smokes.
Referee's got to get that thing off of him.
He needs a tetanus shot.
Come on. You got to rip that off there. Grab it. Oh, God, he's been stabbed with it. Can the referee even get that off there? I don't know. It's so sick. Oh, God.
This is wicked.
Oh,
pull it out of his
God. Someone pull it out. Oh, Yuta went there. Recycling it. Yuta, pull that thing off him, please. Pull it out. Pull it out. Oh,
it's a street fight. It's anything goes. And look at you.
Oh.
You got it.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh,
guys, we have seen it all.
Fuck. Oh, dude. They got to get the doctor in there. Oh,
this is my
there's got to be holes in there. Fuck.
He's got Yuta right in front of our announce desk.
Oh, it was sickening. And I'm a sickler who loves this shit, but it's like it's bad enough to hit the barbed wire and whatnot. Fine. But when it gets stuck in the body, that's even worse. Oh, there's Claudio. The Death Flyers are back. And you can't say that they don't deserve their pound of flesh of Copeland for what they did to him. Oh, God. I hope Moxley's like, oh.
They are back. If I had to guess, they are out for blood.
Yeah, you know what? They're not only here to help Moxley, they are here for retribution for what?
It was gross.
Cope did to them. And remember, this is a street fight. It's
again,
anything goes.
This is everything that Copeland does deserve here. He brought this upon himself. I mean, you can't. You understand why he did what he did to the Death Riders, but you better be prepared for the consequences that come your way when you want to play games with the Death Riders like that. And now,
wait a
little bit of retribution to come. The chairs are brought in, and a little concerto action.
That's right. That's a good call.
Oh, great match, yes, and brutal, but
that pack is
Renegade. This is AEW. This is how it goes. Oh, wait a sec. FTR here right now. FTR right now, the best friends to Adam Copeland here. Tope Suicida, and oh my God, Cash crushed himself to the table there. DDT there by Dex Harwood and John Moxley. Oh no. Pile driver by Dex Harwood there.
Pile driver on Moxley by Dex Harwood.
And now up and over go Dex and Pack.
Spilling the outside. This match has come
And
completely
Adam Copeland,
unglued. Yeah, but FTR
his friends have paid off here. Moxley's closed in at the corner. And so too is Copeland.
Moxley.
Spear right through the table. Can that be enough?
I think you're right.
If Copeland's gotta lay Moxley flat on his back right there.
He's dead meat. Moxley
Can't cover from that position right there.
His flesh perforated by Spike. The spear delivered
Can't
by
cover that. Moxley is no. And you know you're doing it right when there's the AEW champ. There's holy shit. But when it's AEW, it's done just right.
He can't even lay flat. His body's like rigor mortis.
Copeland with a cover on Moxley. And Marina Shafir. Everybody's back right now. The Death Riders are back in full effect, and here comes Willow Nightingale right now. These two ladies have had their own issues with each other here right now. Lariat! Willow takes on Marina Shafir. It pays for Adam Copeland to have these friends here right now.
That's a rough night.
And Willow launching herself with a cannonball up the middle rope there.
God, I love AEW wrestling.
Oh my God, yes, I love somebody. Oh, wait, it's a Kip Sabian. And here comes, wait a minute, Nick Queen. And you knew this had to have been coming here right now.
Dirty work here tonight.
Come on, not like this here right now.
About what happened at Revolution, but he was the one that tried to sneak in the back.
This can't be happening right now. Not like this here.
He's got the half in, turn him.
Not finishing the match like this. Not finishing the match like this. Copeland pushes off right there. Moxley right now, Bulldog choke. The same move that put away Christian Cage at Revolution. And now Adam Copeland may be going out to it, and he has gone out to it.
Winner of this match, and still
Christian Cage couldn't even put himself involved in this matchup. He had to send out his sons to do the dirty work.
He was the winner, guys. He was a survivor.
And where was Jay White? Nowhere to be found.
Out here as well.
Nowhere to be found at all throughout this entire
dirty work out here.
This entire war.
The balance in favor of the AEW World Champion.
Moxley retains the World Championship World of Chaos. Copeland's made his enemies the Death Riders like, oh God. Moxley, oh, you can still see the pokes. There's holes in the back like we thought.
It's not us watching on again. He's probably hitting up Swerve right now.
Yeah, Moxley, I hope that man gets himself some ice on the back right there.
John Moxley walking into Dynasty on Sunday.
Don't say that John Moxley is not a tough son of a bitch. Don't ever say that about John Moxley.
Former champion, Swerve Strickland.
John Moxley will be taking on Swerve Strickland. Weeks away, April 6th at Dynasty.
It's an absolute
and Copeland,
incredible matchup.
Too many numbers from the Death Riders and from the patriarchy there. And Christian Cage didn't even have the balls, the courage to get in there himself.
Oh, absolutely. No one expected any of that.
Realization sitting in here right now for Adam Copeland. Copeland didn't even have a chance to fight out there. It was laid out there by Nick Wayne.
Man, Dax Harwood is very
disappointment
very angry right here.
Setting in. These guys played the perfect game plan. They were there to counteract the Death Riders, but just not enough allies to counteract Christian Cage as well.
Hope pushed Moxley very nearly to his limit tonight. He has nothing to be ashamed of. But still, a heartbreaking loss for the Red Hot.
And this is interesting right now. Let's go. I don't know what's happening right now.
Good God. Some of the visuals we will never forget.
Oh,
What is going on with Dax Harwood here right now? Dax won't even help out Adam Copeland. What is happening? What is going on here with FTR here right now? Dax Harwood has repeatedly slapped away the hand of the Undisputed Kingdom. Now has not accepted the handshake from Adam Copeland. What is going on with Adam Copeland with Dax Harwood here right now? I understand frustration right there, and maybe FTR or Dax Harwood, is feeling frustrated about having to play the good guys to everybody. I don't know.
Absolutely. I think it's going to be a pretty animated conversation, Ted. And give it up for World War II coming out.
Adam Copeland receiving a standing ovation from the crowd as they know that he gave them everything that he had in this World Heavyweight Championship matchup. And it was not his fault as to why he fell.
And let's not forget, as
it was Death Riders, the patriarchy.
That we still have Will Ospreay to wrestle. We still have a women's match.
Right now, Copeland having to take the walk that nobody likes. A walk of shame here right now. And again, Copeland, if there's anything that he can hang his head up high on, is that he was not beaten fair and square. It wasn't the Death Riders that did him in. It was the patriarchy that did him in. And I don't know why Copeland's grabbing Spike to walk back with him, but needs his teddy bear. Could this be their heel turn? Dax, definitely that's what's happening. FTR, it feels like that they're the ones turning heel. I don't know, or maybe that they're just taking a small break away from being the good guys to help out everybody. I don't know, because personally, me, I really want to see Undisputed Kingdom be the ones to turn heel. But as of late, Dax Harwood has definitely been the one who's been just not accepting handshakes at all, and now kind of turned his back on Copeland. And then when Cash went out there to try to talk to him, he pushed him there. And they didn't get any more physical than that, because they're brothers, they're best friends right there. And sometimes those things happen right there, but definitely there's going to be some conversations that need to be had between the two of them there. And especially with Copeland there, Copeland is making more enemies than friends here in AEW. As we are on commercial break here right now, ladies and gentlemen, when we come back live, we are going to have Will Ospreay against AR Fox. So the women get the main event here tonight. Can we point that out there? How, I don't know if ironic is the right word, but it's so interesting how at Revolution, people said that Toni Storm and Mariah May should have been given the main event. And, they did not get that. We had the World Heavyweight Championship between Jon Moxley and Adam Copeland main event the show. Now when the World Heavyweight Championship is on the line on Dynamite, that does not main event, but the women do. I don't know, that actually feels just kind of cool how the poll, I don't know if polar opposite is the right word either, but how that they kind of did that. I don't know if that was in Tony Khan's mind when he made that decision right there, but I actually think it's a pretty smart decision right there. Is the matchup between Megan Bayne and Chris Taylor going to be as good as Mariah May and Toni Storm? Absolutely not. I'm not going to say it's going to be a bad match, but what I am saying is that one was just crazy between Toni and Mariah. So we are just maybe about 20 to 30 seconds away before when we come back live tonight, ladies and gentlemen, on Dynamite. We just saw moments ago the World Heavyweight Championship to be defended in a street fight, a disgusting, brutal street fight, where Copeland lost. But man, the numbers just got to him. All of the Death Riders are back. And not only that, but the patriarchy getting involved and all of that as well, to everyone except for Christian Cage, of course, who could not face Adam Copeland like a man right there and take care of business by himself. He had to send his sons out there to do his dirty work for him. I feel like that I should add those guys as well into the tag, so we get all that in there.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite. Let's take you back to Revolution 0 Hour. Just 10 days ago, Gravity with a massive opportunity to challenge Chris Jericho for the Ring of Honor World Championship.
There we go,
Jericho
yes.
taking out
I am actually looking forward to Chris Jericho because I love when Jericho gets more serious and vicious and brutal, and I hope that leads to...
after for good measure, reprehensible action by Jericho.
I humiliated you in front of your family. I made your mother cry in front of you, Bandito.
Bandito, the last time we saw you, you were viciously attacked by Chris Jericho at Revolution 0 Hour. How have you been, and how's your family?
That I don't know.
You know, René, wrestling, lucha libre, it runs in my veins. And I know the dangers. I can handle them. But what Chris Jericho did with my brother Gravity at Revolution, and that was the very first AEW show for my sister and my mother, and humiliate them. Jericho, you made my mother cry in front of me, and I will never forgive you for that. So this Sunday at Collision, I hope you show up and act like a man and bring my brother's mask and give it back to me.
You ask too much,
Boy, your family was humiliated on TV. Your mom cried on TV. Who cares? You think you deserve to just sit in the ring like a sad puppy on Slam Dunk Sunday, the biggest collision in history? That's not ratings. Do you know what ratings would be? Bandito versus Johnny TV. I slam dunk your head, we get bigger ratings than the Super Bowl. What do you say, amigo?
Okay, amigo. I accept.
Woohoo! Look at his face. Look at his face, Renee. The dimples, the manscaping. That's great.
It's official, Johnny TV versus Bandito. Slam Dunk Sunday.
Well, is it official? Don't we talk to Tony Khan about these things? Well, to answer your question, William, I do not know where Kota Ibushi is. I don't know if he's wrestling in New Japan right now or if he's dealing with neck issues again. On the match soon, Hassan, it's Will Ospreay against AR Fox. And I am going to try to make sure that I am here for everything, ladies and gentlemen, for Collision on Saturday and a special Sunday show there. Tony Schiavone does not look happy at all right now because he realizes he's working overtime here.
At the desk, you guys do amazing work. Thank you very much.
Yeah, what a team we have here.
All right, here comes the world's favorite brawl, Will Ospreay. This is going to be a fun one here, ladies and gentlemen. High-flying contest at its finest with AR Fox and Will Ospreay. Nothing personal here between these two guys, Ospreay and AR Fox. Just an opportunity for both of them to put on a grand show for the sickos of AEW here. But it is a huge opportunity for AR Fox to face off against a caliber wrestler, Will Ospreay. And Hassan, I got to agree with you on that one there. It's pretty much always got a grand victory for you when you say that Will Ospreay is the brawl. Moving on.
And who knows who it'll be by that time? It could be Jon Moxley. It could be Swerve.
Listen up there, boys.
On the 6th of April. Who knows?
Freaking love, singing it loud, singing it proud. Ospreay chant in the arena, around the world. I'm glad that Ospreay still throws the crowds up for the last Ospreay part of the chant right there. Feels most right there.
Yeah, we talked about it all day with the blizzard and everything and the 65-mile-an-hour winds. Will fans show up?
I'm very excited for this one actually. Ospreay and AR Fox here. Both guys pointing the little by the crowd right there. Everyone always gets to enjoy AR Fox as this man never fails to put on a great performance inside the ring. But AR Fox doesn't want to just be a guy who puts on a performance inside the ring. AR Fox wants to be a guy to get a great finish, a great victory inside the ring. And man, think about what it would be for AR Fox to defeat Will Ospreay here tonight. Anything can happen. All it takes is those 3 seconds right there to change your night forever. AR Fox will potentially defeat a former IWGP heavyweight champion, former international champion, and Will Ospreay here tonight. Great opportunity here.
It was Ospreay that got the
Like you
victory
see that
prior
right
to
there,
their time
handshake
here
there.
in AEW. This is
Like
their
I said,
first clash
nothing
inside
personal
AEW.
between these 2 guys. Just going to get a great wrestling matchup between these 2 individuals here.
You can hear the fans
Traditional lock
response.
between
They are looking
Ospreay and
forward to this
Fox right
matchup.
there. Wrist lock by Ospreay is Fox right now. Transition jump. Wrist lock of his own right there.
2 hands on one wrist.
And the women get some main event. Megan Bain and Chris Statlander.
Ospreay, nice escape.
And
Sweep
take
the
down
leg.
there. Ospreay, no cover there.
Not even a 1 count.
And,
Ospreay.
oh,
for the
Fox
knockout
trying for
shot
waistline
early.
controller, but Ospreay
Fox
come on
able
with
to
the
avoid
back
it, but
elbow
not the
there.
back elbow.
As AR Fox
this
picking
time
up speed.
Avoiding the
Around
Larry,
oh,
tap.
well,
Now,
hang on. Wait,
Fox
wait,
finds his
hang on.
footing behind
Ospreay
Ospreay.
turns,
Nice switch though
fire,
by Ospreay.
and Fox holds on the rope there. Rebounds
Fox
into it. Oh, time for cutter. Ospreay said, nope, not today, bro.
Ospreay blocked
Oz
it.
cutter, and Fox said, nope. Handstand escape right there. Single leg takedown, but nope. Both guys popping up at the same time right there. Giving me Ricochet, Ospreay flashbacks there right now. As this is the flippy shit that we love. Ospreay right now, though, holding on to his midsection. And you got to respect that AR Fox right now is, giving Ospreay the distance, giving the respect right there.
Brutally attacked.
Ospreay
No question
was
about
taped up
I mean, it was the Spanish fly
after
the
after his match
on
with
Kyle
Revolution.
Fletcher, Ospreay. That landed
And
almost as bad for him as it was for Kyle Fletcher, but
AR Fox
ultimately,
has got to
it
kick the
was
midsection. I mean,
Ospreay that scored the
fans
win
may
at
not like him
Revolution
right
10
there,
days
but
ago.
after
it, guys.
That's the nature of the beast right there in a match like this. You give your opponent, a sight that you're hurting right there, and especially for AR Fox right now. He knows how big an opportunity this would be to defeat Will Ospreay. You can't go easy on Ospreay. You go easy on Ospreay, you're going to end up on losing end.
International star.
Oh, Jesus!
Former AEW International
Fox flipped
champion.
over the top rope and the double stomp there on the midsection.
That's something that can propel you up the ranks.
AR Fox.
Fox,
Whoa.
this is not his first rodeo. He's been
Hold
around
on
a long
over there
time.
and
He
transition.
knows.
Oh, Stun Dog Millionaire. Orange Cassidy now dealing with it to pull that one off there. Will Ospreay does the same.
He just got right there.
And the aerial assassin does not know how to ever sleep. The pedal is always on the metal. No sleep from the gas. There's Will Ospreay. Takes flight. Overhead crossfire right there. Damage done to the body, but does Will Ospreay care? Hell no. The aerial assassin must always fly. No matter what pain he's feeling, Ospreay always knows exactly how he's got to get it done inside the ring. As we're in picture break right now. Ospreay flew outside the ring with that crossbody there, and he's hurt right now. But hang on, AR Fox right now sends Ospreay into the ring, and from there, spine first there. But of course, that's going to do damage to the lower body as well, right there. Guess what? Assassin's Creed Shadows coming up tomorrow morning on PlayStation 5. Drops out. Sounds cool right there, my man. As AR Fox right now with a steel chair, putting Will Ospreay in a seat position there. As Fox rolls in to break the count there. I got to wonder what AR Fox is thinking about here right now. You're not going to use the steel chair as a weapon here right now. This is a little bit, that was a little bit arrogant there by AR Fox right there. That was stupid. That was, there's no good explanation there by AR Fox right there. He put out Will Ospreay in the seated position of the steel chair, and I thought he was going to go for a dive outside or something, but no. He decided to go for a lap around the ring and walk right into the booth there. Have I played the game AEW Fight Forever? Yes, I have. I do enjoy the game a lot. However, there was just not enough game modes to really keep the game going on forever there. And I do hope that AEW does get another game, because I do think that they can create a really good game. They had the right style of wrestling in the game, but just not enough modes there and not enough, longevity for it. Senton bomb there by AR Fox there. AR Fox went for a high dive outside the ring on Ospreay, and thank you for the 4 likes. Much appreciated for that one there. As AR Fox right now, not going for a chin lock. He's got a waist lock control on Will Ospreay right there. Smart strategy there. I talk about, that these rest holds right there keep the pressure on your opponent while you allow yourself some time to recharge the batteries and catch your breath right there. AR Fox is ensuring that Will Ospreay ain't going to be breathing at all right there. As Ospreay back up to his feet with a couple of shots to the face right there, but AR Fox right to the I couldn't see. I forgot where he hit him. I'm sorry. Will Ospreay charged in with a forearm there right now. Back suplex attempted, but AR Fox transitions in mid-flight there with a crossbutt with an overturn by there. I think that was only a 1 count right there. That's got to be frustration on AR Fox right there. It's like, how the hell does one kick out at a 1 count at this point here in the match here? And again, AR Fox signaling in on the waist of Will Ospreay right there. And that is because of Will Ospreay unable to hide that he is still hurting from his match at Revolution with Kyle Fletcher. And how could you not? Deliver a Spanish fly off the top of the cage right there. Insanity at its finest. And Will Ospreay still a part of it. We have not seen Kyle Fletcher since the steel cage match, but Will Ospreay has not taken a night off, or at least not taken a week off from wrestling since that match up there. Back elbow there, both guys at their feet. As
we are
and right to the midsection
Nebraska.
by Fox there.
The aerial assassin.
Ospreay, I don't know how he managed to deliver offense like that. Runs off the body of AR Fox there. Enziguri there. Will Ospreay puts on the brakes. And no, Fox, Enziguri return fire. Roundhouse kicking. Ospreay, wait, hang on. Fox and Enziguri again right there. Will Ospreay staggered and stunned. Spanish fly there. And, oh, man, that's the movement there. The damage to the midsection. But not enough to get the win here tonight on AR Fox right there.
Just 10 days ago, Revolution, Will Ospreay, Kyle Fletcher, the cage match.
Will Ospreay caught him a little bit of support from the fans to get him extra motivated there. They'll gladly give it to him.
Coming out unscathed, landing hard.
Ospreay better be careful there. I was thinking about the standing sky twister, but nope.
Grabbed at that hip for the bulk of this match thus far.
Oh, surprise kick right there. Hello. And now,
really was on target.
A little bit of hidden blade action, and AR Fox saw it come from a minute away.
Sneaky there.
Cutter, rounded knee cutter there.
That's Fox.
Big built there by Fox there.
Building
Traps
momentum
Ospreay
here. The
corner for a moment.
On Ospreay.
As Fox got Ospreay up.
Delivered up to the top rope. Courtesy AR Fox.
Fox is going to go up there with him, and Will Ospreay trapped him up.
Ospreay.
Oh, kick, no. Look at Fox go, man. I don't know how old Fox is, but man, this guy, I want to see more of AR Fox.
And now AR Fox.
Oh, Fox with a little Spanish fly off the top rope of his own right there. Oh, very close right there.
Yeah, boy.
Ospreay clutching at his shoulder, his midsection. Oh, no. Fox, no time to look at the crowd right now. You got one of the biggest opportunities in your career, young man. 450 splash, but landed on midsection and hidden blade. That's it. Just like that. And oh man, you got to give that one to AR Fox right there. AR Fox did not do anything wrong. The only thing that I would change from AR Fox is when he went to the top rope, the fans were giving them the "This is awesome" chant, and he was taking in the crowd maybe just a little too long. And the 450 splash attempted, and
I think he needs to get that hip checked out.
I want to see a handshake here right now.
Future or something here, and now you're seeing respect from Ospreay towards Fox.
You love to see it after a hard-fought battle. You love to see both athletes be able to have that respect for each other at the end of the day. It's what they do. Professional wrestling for the love of the game, the nature of the beast.
And that's probably what's going through his mind.
As Ospreay looks over at All In, Saturday, July 12th, Ospreay has made his mission. Has made it his mission for All In, for him to be there for the World Heavyweight Championship. But the question is, who may meet Ospreay there? Moxley or Swerve Strickland? April 6th, we'll have the answer.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, on Sunday, April 6th.
Both guys walking the tunnel, let's see it there. And
the Dynasty era.
We may be going to another commercial break. before we get to our main event of Megan Bayne against Chris Statlander. And I love to see it. I love to see the women get in the main event right there. And, man, you know, never count out AEW. I'm going to go on a little bit of a hype train for AEW here. But, I mean, for my guys, like when I saw what was announced for the show, oh, I guess we're not commercial break yet.
It is now official at Dynasty. It will be Jon Moxley versus Swerve Strickland for the AEW World Championship. With that in mind, please welcome Hangman Adam Page.
Oh, Hangman.
Hangman, I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this question, but I feel the need to ask it regardless. What are your thoughts on this match being official?
I have said it 1,000 times, many of them to you, that I would never let Swerve Strickland hold the AEW Men's World Championship again. And I am nothing if I am not a man of my word. But after beating MJF at Revolution, I'm not going to let my focus be solely on someone else. My focus will be on me. And I know that lately a lot of people have been jumping the gun to enter the Owen. So I will join the party. I will win the Owen Hart Foundation Cup. I will go on to challenge and become the next world champion.
Bro, oh.
Well, fans coming up this weekend, Slam Dunk Saturday, immediately following NCAA.
Oh, man, see they give me that teaser, man, that, you know, Hangman's like, I said that I would never let Swerve hold the World Heavyweight Championship ever again, and I'm not, if anything, but a man of my word right there.
This Saturday night, Slam Dunk Saturday. Have a big
We gotta get it. Oh, here we go. Julia Hart and Queen Aminata part 3 there. Nice to see that one there coming up on, I forgot, I didn't see which day that was.
I heard you want a rematch.
Julia Hart, Queen Aminata.
That's fine because we're 1-1.
Could be over in a heartbeat. There's your heartbeat, JR.
And for the third time, you can name the time and the place.
Has Queen Aminata learned something?
And I'm going to be the best of 3 to determine who's the real winner.
Off with their head.
Because the heart always wins.
The rubber match going down
That's
this
gonna be
Saturday
on
night.
Saturday night. Julia Hart, Queen Aminata right there. And we got Don Callis family, Kunosuke Takeshita, Brian Cage, and Lance Archer against Powerhouse Hobbs, Rocky Romero. And all right, fine.
To the $300,000 Three Kings
Oh,
Battle Royale. I'm sure you
Trios titles match
Sure was. Slam Dunk Sunday's coming up.
against Top Flight Air Fox. Sorry.
And Top Flight and Air Fox for the Trio Championship.
Plus Harley
Harley
Cameron will be
Cameron.
in action this
Who will
Saturday
feel
night.
the wrath of
Following
Harley
NCAA
Cameron on
men's
Sunday
tournament
night?
action.
And we heard earlier from Bandito and
John
Johnny
TV and Bandito on Sunday night as well. We got a heck of a week for Collision there. And I cannot wait for this matchup. Hologram and Commander against Jalisco and the Beast Muertos of LFI. Kenny Omega will be here on Dynamite next week.
To Dynamite, the international champ.
And we know at Dynasty he'll be
And
facing
Megan Bayne, Chris Statlander coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, for our main event. I'm assuming we're going to commercial break before we get there.
And the AEW Women's World Champion Timeless Toni Storm joins us at the desk.
Oh, yeah, we're going to commercial break. But yeah, you gave me that teaser there in the back where Hangman was like, I said that I would never let Swerve hold the World Heavyweight Championship again. I am nothing if I'm not a man of my word right there. So could that mean that Hangman might get involved in the match again? I don't know, because I feel like Hangman is the most is probably the best character that AEW has ever created, because he is just the perfect storyteller, and he's right. If they let Hangman just sit this one out at the World Heavyweight Championship between Jon Moxley and Swerve Strickland at Dynasty, I know that Hangman's got to be focused on MJF. He's got to be focused on the Owen as well, but he's got to like be a part of that matchup. Like, Prince Nana can get involved and like push him away or something like that. He's like, I'm not having this be a repeat. We're not having the same thing that happened with Bryan Danielson and Swerve here. You're not going to get involved in this here, and that maybe that puts a stop. And then I don't know if Swerve wins, something like that. But Hangman's got to be a part of it. I just think, that like he's right. He's not a man of his word if he does not get involved to stop Swerve. When it comes to Hangman Page and Swerve Strickland, I know that some people in the online wrestling community, they like to talk about, how these guys could ever form an alliance together to take on maybe the Evil Elite or something like that. No. These two are forever enemies. There is no peace between Hangman Page and Swerve Strickland. There can be no reconciliation. There can be no forgiveness between two individuals like that who hate each other so much. So anyways, I am I'll wait. We will have soon enough, ladies and gentlemen, our main event, Megan Bayne against Chris Statlander. Megan Bayne, the woman who's been lighting the entire women's division on fire since her arrival on AEW television. She has beaten down former TBS Women's Champions. She has defeated former AEW Women's World Champion in Thunder Rosa twice, defeated Chris Statlander once, and now looking to make it a second time. She has made her statement by beating down timeless Toni Storm. She has beaten down many of women, and still the goddess stands tall. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be back live with Dynamite right now. I am going to go ahead and just take a quick, short break. I will be right back, but I've got...
Please
hang on.
Give it up for the CEO for Belts Money.
Now listen to Mercedes first before taking off.
Congratulations on yet another successful title defense. And how many is that now, Renee? 16-0. But Mercedes, that kid gave you a hell of a fight out there tonight. How surprised were you by Billy Starks tonight?
You know what? You're right. That kid did put up a fight. That kid, Billy, has a lot of heart. But it takes more than a heart to beat me. I mean, who trained her? Who mentored her? I mean, whoever trained her knows nothing about professional wrestling. I mean, if I would have trained Billy Starks, she might have had a chance at beating me for this tonight.
Guys, they're doing it. They just teased Athena versus Mercedes right there.
Who am I kidding, Renee? No, she wouldn't. Because I am the greatest TBS champion of all time. And with that stupid kid, Billy Starks, learned tonight that there's no stopping the money train.
They just teased it. It's
on to 17-0. Bye, Renee. See ya.
That's coming.
She's so likable, Mercedes. She really is. I mean, Billy Starks put up an incredible fight with some...
I'll be back, but I got the volume up for you guys.
Hold on a second, Shivani. Here's the real Tony. I agree. Not you, Chopper.
Ladies and gentlemen, the AEW Women's World Champion, Timeless Toni Storm.
Royalty right here, man. We're around royalty. She's skipping to my loo. Skip to the loo. What's that song? Remember? Skip to my loo, right?
Darling, yes,
Yeah,
I remember.
something like that,
Well, timeless Toni Storm about to take her place to the left.
There's
Tony Schiavone. I'm sure that won't be confusing.
Rufus here. The butler. Biggest butler ever.
Ladies and gentlemen, your main event is set for one fall. Introducing first from Thessaloniki, Megan Bayne.
Well, before we get to our main event, let's take you back to this past Saturday at Collision, where Megan Bayne went one-on-one with Thunder Rosa.
I'm gonna teach you a lesson of respect.
Megan Bayne starting things backstage, finishing it inside the ring, using that big space to set on Thunder Rosa. No time was Toni Storm that intervened, but unfortunately, Miss Storm, it was you that was left laying at the end of the night by Megan Bayne.
Yes, wasn't it just? What a wonderful sight we all saw. I know you were a big fan of it, Mr. Siobhan.
That's Shivani. Timeless Tony Storm has joined us here at the desk, taking in action here in our main event. We see Penelope Ford at the side of Megan Bayne.
From Long Island, New York, Chris Statlander.
Let's just say it's an honor to be sitting beside the Women's World Champion here. And Megan Bayne has certainly taken her cheap shots, I know. But you, my dear, have had cheap shots thrown your way before. It's nothing new.
Nothing I haven't experienced before, Mr. Siobhan.
Yeah, Ms. Storm would love to congratulate you on the Hollywood ending, the big victory at Revolution 10 nights ago.
Yes, thank you. I also heard Mr. Siobhan had a Hollywood ending, but he had to pay $45 for the pleasure, you know.
Is it true, Tony Storm? Is it true that your butler there? He's a real con. No, he's a con. Is this? I've heard rumors. Is this true?
What's true?
Nothing. I'll let you later.
I thought you were going to talk about the hip attack.
No, I didn't.
Tony Storm joining us here tonight at the desk for our main event. Megan Bayne and Chris Statlander. They met last month, and Megan Bayne picked up the victory, though, with the assist by Penelope Ford behind the referee's back. Now picking up right where they left off, these two powerhouses. And Tony Storm, among these two men, or excuse me, two women, pardon me, do you have a preferred person that you would like to face potentially for the AEW Women's World Championship?
Well, I'll tell you what. Now, Chris Statlander, she has done the unthinkable. Did you know this? She's earned my respect.
Wow, that's hard to do. That's hard to
And
do.
now this Megasis. What is it about this Megasis, huh? Well, if she's the Megasis, oh, good gravy. See? And this is why.
The fact that Megan Bayne has arrived here in the AEW Women's Division kind of put it on its ear, because she has become a force in a short period of time. You have to realize that.
Yes, I've realized that. And I've realized she has some lovely, big, juicy muscles. Where does she live? A Greek restaurant?
That's what I was wondering. Similar. I mean, that's the whole Greece and everything with Greece and souvlaki and whatnot.
Well, if she's the Megasis, then I'm the Stormodo dragon. Same tongue and the dry skin.
Komodo, you're saying?
Stormodo, darling.
I'm sorry.
Pay attention. As Statlander, right hands raining down on Megan Bayne. Bayne trying to escape out of the corner, but Statlander can. Strength here. It's not often that Chris Statlander finds herself outpowered. As Statlander, drop kick side of the head. Now the far leg is hooked. Bayne kicking out barely. A 1 count there.
I'd love to know what she's the goddess of. Not speaking, perhaps? Very quiet woman.
Megan Bayne, you're speaking of course, Mr.
Yes, absolutely.
Reversal into the corner. Statlander up to the middle rope. Back elbow. Takes Bayne down.
Statlander looking good right now, guys. I'm telling you.
Oh, she
former
always
champion. Absolutely, she does.
Former TBS champion in Statlander.
Right.
As Megan Bayne, though, she did defeat Thunder Rosa this past Saturday at Collision. Thunder Rosa, of course, former AEW Women's World Champion, but Statlander coming in with a big shot in the corner.
And you got to admit that Megan Bayne took them some cheap shots to get that win. I'm not denying.
No, go on. She sure did, didn't she?
She sure did. I'm not denying the fact. Oh my God!
Even when the match was over, she just couldn't get enough of my friend Thunder.
Now Statlander finding herself on the defensive as Megan Bayne applying pressure. Heated up shoulders into the midsection.
Now, the thighs on both of these women, they have to have squished a few melons, I'm sure. Those legs are for crushing watermelons.
Okay, is that how you tone up the thighs? You crush some melons?
Shivani, you might want to leave that
one
alone.
I don't know. I mean, she brought it up a couple of times. I'm not going to deny the world champion here, Taz.
Pull the layout, bro.
Well, wait a second. Penelope Ford once again getting involved, though. And we clear sight of the official, but the distraction allowed Megan Bayne to land a thunderous shot on Chris Statlander. And now Bayne
Good God.
Continuing to punishment. Back suplex into the ring, and fans, our main event continues tonight on Dynamite. Don't go anywhere.
The one, the only.
All right. Sorry, guys. I am back now. I got back just in time as we went to picture-in-picture break. I see that Penelope Ford is out there actually with Megan Bayne. As I said on Saturday, it's good to actually, put yourself with a woman in Megan Bayne's position to align yourself with such a powerful woman who is taking the division by storm. No pun intended on there. So it's a smart strategy by Penelope Ford to do such a deed right there. Better to be on this woman's good side. The bad side right there is Megan Bayne throwing the knee strikes to the midsection of Chris Statlander. Was watching the matchup a little bit there. No butterfly suplex there by Megan Bayne on Statlander right now. We're in picture-picture break with our main event there. I agree for that one there, Hassan. I got to give that one absolutely there. Megan Bayne, as of late, she's been feeling the effects of being inside the ring with some of our former champions with Thunder Rosa. She definitely got pressed hard on Saturday night, but in the end, Megan Bayne got the victory and facing off against a former TBS Women's Champion, Chris Statlander, for a second time here tonight. As Megan Bayne said, Statlander into the corner, going to charge right in after her. And only for Statlander to move as Megan Bayne, her body carries her right into the corner there as Chris Statlander into the the big boot there to the side of the head. And now trying to get Megan Bayne out of the corner as she did. And now trying for perhaps Blue Thunder Bomb. Yes, it is there. Cover up there into the middle of the ring there as Megan Bayne able to escape free from that one there. As Statlander right now able to take control back with a Blue Thunder Bomb right there. What a great way to turn that match around for you. As Statlander, nope. Could have been thinking about that tombstone pile drive right there as Megan Bayne. Statlander was thrown into the rope there, and as soon as she came back in, she got formed right in the face there. Megan Bayne, there's the limit in the corner, knee strike right to the midsection as Megan Bayne now she's going to try to Irish whip Statlander, but Statlander counters through and forearm there and walks right in, only to be caught with a elevation belly-to-belly suplex with a toss there by the goddess herself, Megan Bayne. Statlander trapped up on the ring apron right there, and Megan Bayne going to do the smart thing. She's not going out there with her. She's not taking any chances at all right now. She's going to try to bring Statlander back inside with a back suplex. That would be something right there, but Statlander says, you're coming out here with me on the ring apron, and Megan Bayne knows that she's trapped in a dangerous position, that I don't know if she's ever been on the ring apron like that before. Slammed down with a little bit of a gourd buster right there and trapped up right now. Statlander going up there to the top rope there as dragging Megan Bayne up there with her. Great body control by Statlander as we're back live here right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Chris Statlander.
Megan Bayne, despite what just happened moments ago, she's already coming back from it. Running Liger Bomb right there, but not able to go for a cover.
Running Liger Bomb by Megan Bayne.
Firewood's carry. Could be thinking about the fall to the goddess.
No, Statlander.
Wait, Statlander breaking free. Into the scissors kick right there. Statlander able to connect with that scissors kick right there.
Almost like a reset here between Megan Bayne and Chris Statlander.
That's a good point right there, actually, by Excalibur. A reset right there. You need a big offensive move to be able to strike and get something going your way, and that is exactly what Statlander was able to do right there.
At Collision, but Chris Statlander,
Megan Bayne has yet to move after the scissors kick by Statlander here.
To you, Ms. Storm.
Feeling the effects right there, and now
it's been a really tough time.
Statlander.
It's been tough for you as well, Excalibur.
Wait a minute. Looks like we're doing a little Shibata spot here right now. Crisscross applesauce. It is a slap each other across the face right there.
This is fantastic. This is
once an alien, now just an average human slapping a goddess across the face.
Slapping the hell out of each other.
Beating the holy hell out of each other right there. The slap, the shots across the face into the eardrum perhaps as well there. Now to the chest. Oh, what a fallout enziguri there by Statlander. Rebound from the ropes there. And wait a second, Penelope Ford right there. That was directly in front of Aubrey Edwards right there. You do something like that, congratulations. You are out of here.
We'll see you later, Penelope
And up and forward. What was she thinking was going to happen right there? That was directly in front of the referee right there.
You say tomato, I say tomato.
Oh, no.
Wait,
Megan Bain tried charging in there and didn't get anything for it.
Bain,
Pump
kick of her own.
Oh, what a roundhouse by
Bain, not
Statlander.
taking off her feet.
Tried for a big boot and gets caught.
Statlander.
Drop down, powerbomb. Statlander may do it.
Done yet.
That was unbelievable.
And mentioned up the drum right there.
Inside leg hook. He's got covers made. 2.
Oh, man.
Able to kick out.
On the edge of my seat right there, Statlander.
What competition we are seeing here in the women's division.
Megan Bain.
We're in overtime, guys.
Heading it as the first woman to defeat her since her arrival on AEW television.
I mean, look at the power. Look at the power.
From both women, absolutely. You understand what it's like when you're on top. Tony Storm
right now, up to the middle rope.
Yes.
I'm not sure what she wanted there, but she got caught into high elevation stack suplex.
With
Statlander
that German suplex, but
able to withstand just a little bit,
surging, but
pushing over to overdrive.
Back up to her feet.
And now the German suplex returned. And there's only so much the human spirit can contain,
Look at this,
can withhold.
Asking Bain to charge in.
Step German there.
These two women just exchange.
These women are not human.
With a match of rough landings, back and forth and back and forth.
Definitely these two ladies getting the approval, getting the applause, giving the main event that they deserve here right now.
We knew that. I mean, this was going to be nothing short of a firefight. And that is exactly what we're witnessing tonight in our main event.
Could we really see
rematch has been a classic, and we are in overtime here live.
Tope Suicida. I don't know if I've ever seen the goddess go for a Tope Suicida before.
With that one, and Chris Statlander taken down.
And
Megan showing a lot
Statlander
of
thrown inside the ring there.
And excellent athleticism on that dive.
And now, gonna try for a suplex. No, the drop down Falcon Arrow right there. Cover it up, and Statlander breaks free right there. Statlander, one of the most resilient fighters inside of the ring in the women's division.
Physical.
Statlander rolling herself close to the ropes right there. Good strategy there. You get called the pinfall there, close ropes there, and thrown overboard. Oh, momentum carried up her over. Oh no, drop down, DDT, spike down. As Megan Bain falls to the outside of the floor there. Statlander, it's a cannonball up the ring in from there.
TNT and Max and a cannonball there from Chris Statlander. You heard that thud, man. It was right to my right here, right in the desk.
Oh, wait
a second.
Oh,
turned around
into the ring in from there. Megan Bain. Oh, wait a sec. Megan Bain throwing Statlander at the timeless Tony Storm right there. That was intentional right there. That was perfectly intentional right there by Megan Bain.
We could help her up. You can't just.
Oh, hang on now.
Hang a second. Shivani, damn it. Now, right here on the floor, right in front of us, the face descent Statlander.
Face descent by Statlander. Or by Megan Bain to Statlander.
Now, Megan Bain back over here. Come on now.
Watch this. Watch this, she says.
My dear, are you okay? Take your time getting up.
Fates descent.
Now back inside the ring. Statlander is up.
The message sent to the women's champion. Twice to the women's champion. Throwing Statlander into timeless Tony Storm, and then told her, watch this. As Tony Storm got up and watched Megan Bain hit face descent in the center ring.
Let's get a shot here. She is taping up. Tony Storm is taping up her right hand.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Which not too long ago was dipped in glass. And
Tony Storm.
Her attention to the AEW Women's World Champion title.
I think it's time to get out of.
We may have a Donnybrook on our hands.
Tony Storm's not really dressed to fight right now, but she don't care what she's dressed like. She's gonna fight any night. Fisticuffs are flying right now. Things are breaking down here, and security trying to get involved here. Men trying to hold back Megan Bain here, and the ladies. And thrown down there, Megan Bain. Throwing down timeless Tony Storm there. As Tony Storm says, no, get out of here. And up and over there, Megan Bain lariated over the top rope. Tony Storm holds the rein, but Megan Bain was not dropped down. Toni Storm will not take that disrespect that Megan Bayne showed her moments ago.
The chin of Tony.
My God, you're a big bitch. I've always said, the bigger they are, the harder they come. So it's about time you and I got tantric. You keep looking at my title, but you don't have much to say. So I'm going to make this very easy for you. You and I shall have a date at Dynasty!
Oh, the date has been set. A dinner for two.
Your thighs shake and your body quake, and I will leave with this strap on, for I am Dynasty Star!
A dinner for two. The date has been set. Two will meet at the table. The table being the center of a professional wrestling ring. A goddess and a timeless one meet inside the ring. Only one can walk away victorious at AEW Dynasty. Will it be Megan Bayne or timeless Toni Storm? That is the answer. We will find out weeks away. April 6th. It'll be there, ladies and gentlemen. And still plenty more matches to be made for that night ahead. Well, thank you all for tuning in. I apologize that I had to leave for a moment during the main event for the women's action there, but it definitely was worth the main event right there. Those ladies killed it there between Statlander and Megan Bayne. I got to get out of here, guys. I got another early start for work tomorrow morning, so take care. If you feel the video deserves it, hit the like button down below. It's much appreciated. Subscribe, ring the bell so you get notified when we go live for all the videos that we do. And until then, I will see you all in the next round. Take care, everybody.